Good afternoon and welcome to Canon Chatter TV for our very, very, very first chat along. Today is very exciting for me because it's the second leg of the quarterfinal against Wolfsburg over in Germany for the Arsenal women, and this is my very first chat along, so I'm really looking forward to this. At the moment, most of my panel are on their way, but at the moment, my co-host is sitting right next to me. How are you, Lee?
Good evening. Yeah, I'm really good, Lottie. How are you, mate? You good?
Yeah, I'm really, really well. I mean, good as I can be, put it that way. I mean, we've got 25 minutes till kick off. It's the only thing I've thought about all day, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. Pre-match nerves kicking in good and proper.
No, definitely. I think it's also important to remember today's date as well. I mean,
absolutely,
it's the anniversary of Rocky, and I've got something a little special for you guys that I've put together myself. But Lee, can you share some memories you have of Rocky playing? Because I'm not old enough to remember him playing. He died when I first started going to Arsenal, so it's a bit tricky for me, if you know what I mean.
I gotcha. I can say about Rocky Rocastle was that he was the heart and soul of Arsenal Football Club. He was everything our youth academy was all about, and still is all about to this day, right? He had such skill, he had such vision, and he had such passion for Arsenal Football Club. He was a very special human being. When Ian Wright was contemplating signing for Arsenal from Crystal Palace, because he was so friendly with Rocky anyway, it was a large influence in Wright joining. And when he put pen to paper, I believe that he spoke about Arsenal for hours and hours afterwards. Rocky was a very special man, and he was taken from this world far too early. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what you put together, Leolas.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll be honest with you, Lee. I am really nervous. I hope I've done some justice to it. And
sure
I hope I've done enough for this. So I'm pretty excited. So what I'm going to do is going to add it to the screen, and just give me a minute, guys, because I need to actually open the window up to make it full screen.
It touched me deeply, like a little brother that I love and miss so much. My debut down at Southampton in the league, with me and David Rocastle, both Rocky boys, grew up on the same estate when we were kids, and then we ended up playing for Arsenal, and we beat Southampton 4-0. David scored the first, I scored a hat-trick. That was another day that just comes straight to the meat, straight off the bat.
He's an absolutely amazing player.
It touched me deeply, like a little.
Okay, what did you think of that, Lee?
Wow, mate. Wow, that was powerful, mate. I can still hear it in my ears, like.
Yeah, sorry. I still I stopped the screen. I was still closing it down. It plays on the loop. It's really quite annoying on the media player, but it's so. Did you get the goosebumps?
I've just about kept my composure. Nearly.
Oh,
you've moved me there lots.
Thanks, Lee. I mean, it is. I know my shows are predominantly women, but I still think it's important to remember our legends, especially for some fans, because they're the reason that they are fans of the club. So I'm very, very, very happy with that at the moment. And now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to run my intro. for the Arsenal Ladies Show, and we're going to get started for what we're here for, which is the quarterfinal chat along for the Champions League against Wolfsburg.
It is in the middle, checks back against Carter and scores. That is atypical for the Amina Margot.
Quickly gets it back again. Oh, what a goal! Well, that sums up her season. The Gunners are WSL champions.
Welcome back to Canon Chatter TV, guys. I've just been informed by my two favourite guests that I have officially forgot to send the link to come join me tonight. So that is why they're not here.
That'd be why they're not here, lot.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I'm so fabulous like that. I completely forgot. It's been one of them days. Boys, if you are tuned in, I'm really, really sorry, and I'll see you in a minute. I've sent it over to you now. But yeah, I just got to sit here and laugh.
You got all confused because I'm here as well, aren't you? That's what it is. It's probably my fault, lots. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, I think that's it, because normally I'm used to sending you a link because you're normally like you're on it, but
absolutely,
I just forgot. I absolutely forgot. So
I think I can see a stat man.
Oh, I can see the stat man himself. Here he comes. Drum roll, please, everybody. Hey, man.
Hi,
yeah.
Don't worry about
it. I'm so sorry. I do apologise.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. I mean, it happens to the best of us. So, as you said, today's like a learning curve anyway, and we're always going along the learning curve.
I know, definitely. Do you know what it is? I've just seen my other favourite person just jump into the stream. Hi, Adam. How are you?
Hey.
Hello. I appear to still be stuck in this box. So yeah, still here. Can't break free.
No,
living in
what I do.
Living in a car.
Exactly. So no, good evening, everyone.
Who's on the way.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Good to see you
guys,
again.
I'm really sorry. I completely forgot. Lee's now got access to the platform, so he can do everything I can do. So I don't need to send him a link. So I completely forgot. So please keep reminding me when I need to add you.
Don't worry, we will. We will.
It's been one of those days. I don't know, guys, if you saw the intro. We did a quick.
I did see it on YouTube. It was the Rocky video.
I missed it.
I know, and I have to obviously confess here. I'm a very much a late arrival to Arsenal, so I never saw Rocky play. So I don't have that emotional connection with him, but I do respect the fact that he means a lot to many Arsenal fans, especially with Ian Wright as well. So I think I've seen the tributes online, and it's what happened to him was devastating, and I think he should be remembered anyway. I feel almost robbed that I never got the chance to to see his genius, but I see it all the time when they do that trailer in the Emirates. His stuff always comes up, which is great to see, and the banners around the Emirates ensure he'll never be forgotten.
No, definitely, I completely agree with you. I feel robbed as well. I mean, he passed away just a few months before I went to my first ever game, so I feel a bit robbed by it as well. Matt, have you got anything to add to that?
No, again, I was late to the party. Unfortunately, my first game would have been at the Emirates, so that would have been a bit too long. If I remember rightly, he died just before they announced the Invincible season, so that was just when I was getting into football as well. As a whole, so it's a bit of a shame, but you can always go back and watch those clips, and it's a huge thing. So just making sure you're remembering someone that everyone else was almost like an icon for a lot of the older generation.
Yeah, no, definitely. Very, very well said, both of you. Thank you so much for your thoughts on that. But I want to get on to what we're really here for. But I said that a few minutes ago before you guys joined us on the stream. So I'm going to pull this wonderful lineup. And I know you've got Matt and Adam. I know you've both been chatting away about it already. But Tobin Heath gets the start, and I've been screaming for weeks for her to get the starts. In her last 3 starts, she's had a goal and 2 assists. The signs could only be good, can't they, Adam?
Yep, she's definitely contributing more now, which is great to see. It's an interesting choice. As I said in the last stream, I think she has a bigger impact off the bench. But it looks like that maybe Jonas thinks that she can maybe help get the win early enough, if you see what I mean, and then maybe we can take her off later in the game when the game's won. It'll be interesting to see how it pays off. I mean, I said I would have gone with Ford, and I stick by that, but maybe she's not 100% fit. There was a question mark about her fitness. But this is the game we bought Heath for. It was these moments, these crunch times against these really good, really talented teams like Wolfsburg. She was brought in with her experience and her talents to help us over the line. She's not the player she was, but she still should be good enough to compete, and that's what we've got to hope for. So very excited to see what she brings today, and fingers crossed.
No, definitely. Matt, what are your thoughts on this lineup? I haven't actually managed to have a look at the formation yet, unfortunately.
Yeah, it would be a 4-3-3, wouldn't it? So Casey on the left and Tobin on the right, and then Stina through the middle with Viv playing the number 10 role. The one thing that was really surprising was that my favourite player is not on there. And I'm pretty sure she travelled with the squad. So unless she's had a little niggle in training and they've decided not to add her, that's my only concern is we've only got one midfielder on the bench. The rest of them are defensive, and I believe Cole's a goalkeeper. So you've got an extra goalkeeper there, which is a bit of an interesting one. It's almost practically the same, except Frida comes in for Leah. I'm hoping that Frida can step up. She's not had a great start to this year, although its form's coming in and out. Hopefully that she can do the similar sort of job, and we can just build on what we did last week. It's all to play for, and this team looks strong, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if you've seen the Wolfsburg lineup, but it's going to be a 4-4-2, and they've got Jill Roilder up front again, which is another confusing one.
Okay.
I think
I bet if she scores against us.
Oh, don't. If she does, Adam, I know who I'm going to blame. And I've forgot my train of thought again now. And then my next question for you, Lee, is what? That's what I was going to say. Beth Mead has actually travelled to the game. She is suspended. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that, Lee? That Beth Mead has travelled and she can't play.
I just think that says everything about her character and what she mean. It should be obviously a massive miss in the team tonight. There's no doubt about that. But her just being there, just supporting the other girls out there, I just think we'll do everything for the morale of the squad. Absolutely, she'll be there doing a Lottie and doing plenty of talking. I would have thought down the sideline.
Yeah. Well, I'm lucky to have my voice back. The amount of noise I made when Smith Rowe came on for England the other night.
We all heard it.
Look, I know.
Yeah. We all heard it on TV.
I've actually got. I'm just waiting for the live stream on DAZN to start, and at the moment, I'm looking at this, and there's over 6,514 people waiting to start watching this game.
Wow.
I know it's not as high as obviously the game from the other night, which was, I believe, 91, just over 91,000 that attended.
That was a very special game.
It's incredible.
I can't believe I missed it. I'm so upset. I'm going to watch it back. Yeah, I know. I missed it. I had my a good friend of mine was over from Ireland, so I ended up staying out. So I can watch it back because it's 1,000. Oh no, it's now jumped up to 7,134. Wow.
Yeah, I just turned it on my TV as well, so that might be why it's gone up a bit. No, I was lucky to watch it in my room, and it was the best one of the best as a neutral, one of the best Champions League matches I've seen. Either regardless of if it's the men's or the women's, it was just a really, really good football match. And I think what was great is you had the occasion of the fans, 90 plus thousand fans there, but the football match stepped up as well. It wasn't a overhyped, it becomes like a 0-0 draw bore fest. It was a really, really good game with some really good goals. So no, it was a marvelous evening and a really good celebration and advert for the womenen's game.
Yeah,
it's a very open game as well, wasn't it? I mean,
yes,
to and fro both ways. I mean, you look at the opening goal was certainly cross-come shot that went in. There was controversy with the handball for a penalty. It's a lovely long-range shot as well. It was a fantastic advert for the game.
I mean, for 5 minutes, I thought, could they do something? And then obviously Barcelona, as they always do, they ran away with it, and just highlights the importance of that Alexia goal in the first leg that just gave them that breathing space. But no, once Real Madrid gave a really good account of themselves, and I'm excited to see what they'll be in a few years' time. But once Barcelona kicked into gear, that was it. They were off.
Just want to say that Alexia goal shouldn't have been her goal because effectively the defender tapped it in for her. So
you can't take it away from Alexia.
She's a Ballon d'Or winner. You can't do that.
Yeah.
We all know how good she is.
Just on Beth Mead, she's on vlog duty as well, so she's got to be there.
Oh, well, We Play Strong. Yeah, she's got to do the filming, hasn't she? She's got to do the behind the scenes. So.
Sarah Zadrazil, who has COVID at the moment, she wouldn't have been able to do it, so one of the other players would have had to have done it for her. So that's one of the other reasons why she had to be there. But it looks quite full.
Yep, stream's live. We're ready to go. I'm just praying my internet can sustain these two epic streams. So if my screen goes blank or I start lagging
I do.
Behind, you'll know why.
Yeah, no, mine's already doing that. I mean, I caught most of what you said, so I do apologise, but it went all robot. So because I'm streaming off the TV and I'm sitting at the furthest point away from internet on the laptop at the minute.
One of the fun shenanigans from last night was that in El Clasico, the game, they sometimes pause every 30 seconds. I get maybe like a 2-3 second pause. And when Real Madrid took their shot, it froze when she was just about to kick it, and it jumped for a celebration. And I was like, what happened? Well, I missed something.
Oh, no.
It turns out I wasn't the only one, because G messaged afterwards and said, no, the same thing happened to me. It wasn't everyone I think lost that 5 seconds. It's like an ITV advert, in the middle, just cut out the goal. If you know, you know.
That's the one
nice reference.
Watching it back, if you get the ads.
Yeah.
And that Real Madrid one's going to be a nightmare because there was so many good goals in that. And you're going to just know that it's going to be a goal, and then the next minute it's an ad.
Yeah.
It's an ad, yeah. No, I think that's the one annoying thing. I mean, I'm just looking at these Wolfsburg stand. The Wolfsburg stand looks like there's a little bit more than what we had at Arsenal. And not more green shirts. I don't see any red shirts. So,
I saw a few Arsenal flags in there. I think we're looking at about over 10,000 there. It looks a very decent attendance, but of course we can only see one side.
Yeah, so, definitely.
I think it was 15,000.
It looks like that. Say if we're looking at the Arsenal, the north and south fans as well as the west.
That's a good crowd. Yeah, that's a very good crowd. So it puts us to shame somewhat, which is a shame. But yeah.
Yeah, I know. But,
I'm just praying that our dreams will sink, because I know for a fact that one of us is going to. I was going to say, one of us is going to see the goal. If there's a goal, one of us is going to see it before everybody else.
Oh, it's going to be definitely a delayed reaction. Definitely.
Who's doing the commentary? That's for sure. That's one question we've got to ask. Who's doing the commentary out of all of us?
Oh dear.
We'll all be doing it.
We'll take it in turns.
Yeah.
We'll each say a word, so it's goal for and so on, and just cycle it round.
Yeah, we can do that. That'd be some fun.
Or we'll do it in a round like
I'm going to quickly whiz through these comments because there's a few that have flown in. Mr. Arsenal podcast, Ryan's in the house. Let's do Ty Coig.
I think that's a typo.
Let's do this. I think he was trying to say because it's in there twice.
He's a couple of drinks in, maybe.
Maybe so. But the wonderful Georgina is in the chat. Good evening to you, G.
Hope you're recovering well, G.
Yeah, that too as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hope you're feeling a lot better, my friends. All right, I've been looking forward to this game all day. Can I ask who else has been clock watching?
I've been nervous. I've been too nervous to clock watch, so I've just sort of just tried to focus on something else and then be surprised when it's ready. So it's
fair enough.
I've kept myself busy. I've ended up going to see that new Mobius film.
Oh
ended
yeah,
up falling asleep for 40 minutes. So I don't know. I can't tell you exactly what exactly happened. But
please don't, because I want to see that. I want to see that. So
we'll have no spoilers here.
I fell asleep halfway through it for 40 minutes.
Oh no! Oh god, I'm dreading it now. I've had such mixed reviews on that.
It's not that. It was just the fact that I think I was just tired, and I was in the luxury cinemas.
Yeah, the luxury seats in the cinema. Oh.
Yeah, reclining. You put all the way back. Just don't go all the way back, because that's how you fall asleep.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. I think I've been to like the Milton Keynes 3D cinema. I watched Star Wars in it, and I was dozing off, and all of a sudden the chair started moving. I got so freaked out. It was hilarious, because obviously with the 3D cinema, you get all the air blowing out, like when like all the space shuttles are moving about. And like, don't get me wrong, I like Star Wars, but they seem to start a tiny bit slow.
Is this like when it's the 4D experience?
Yeah, 4D. That's it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you get those in America. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've got one in Wembley and we've got one in Milton Keynes. Okay. Here we go. We're on the pitch.
Yep. The confetti's out. The anthem is ready.
Anthem's playing. Yeah. Just so you gentlemen know, I do have to pop out very, very soon, because I've got a parents' evening thing to attend to virtually.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Hope you do well.
Thank you very much. No, it's not for me. It's my little girl.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
There's me thinking
girl,
it's you.
10. She's 10 next week. Bless her.
Well, I'm sure she's been a good girl. I'm sure she's been.
Absolutely, I'm sure she has. Absolutely. So before I disappear and leave you guys, how are you feeling about results? What were you thinking today?
If I'm honest, I think we're going to lose. I'm going to go 2-1 defeat, but I think it'll be a really good contest, and I think it will be. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like Chelsea's 4-0 loss to Wolfsburg. I think we'll put us down a fight. I just think Wolfsburg experience gives us an edge, gives them an edge. But if we win, brilliant.
Okay, Matt. What about you, mate?
I think it's going to be a draw. I think we'll probably take it to extra time, if I'm honest.
Oh,
penalties,
Matt. I've just got the lineup on the screen, and with Rod's not up front. It's Wasmuth and John Stottier.
Oh, John Stottier.
It's just 4-4-2.
I don't understand. Yeah, Rod's on the right hand side of the wing. I don't understand why she plays on the wing when she's a central midfielder. But yeah, I'll stand by a draw for this one. I just have a feeling that it's going to take a lot for one of these two teams to separate them.
So we're in for a long haul, right?
Yeah, we are. I think we are. Probably, knowing our luck, it'll be extra time and penalties.
Oh, my instinct can't handle that.
I'm not bringing up my stat for that anyway. I'm not bringing that stat up.
Please don't, because if it's bad, I'm not going to be happy.
No, I don't want to jinx it. That's all.
Yeah, okay.
There was an interesting fact on the DAZN Twitter account about Arsenal.
I'm going to back him Little to score tonight, because the last time she was over there, she scored. We went out, but she scored.
That's true. We did. Yes, that's true.
That's our last. To score today.
Yeah, that is true. According to the lineups, we're going 3-5-2. That can't be right. Yeah. There's no way we're not doing that. Not in with Miedema. No.
They're not going to have Catley at the centre back as well, are they?
No.
They did it last time, didn't they? They said it was 3-5-2, didn't they? It's not really.
No, that's not his
formation we're familiar with at all.
All right.
Great to see them all in a great big hug and getting their last minute tactics together.
That's it. Well, look, I am going to jump out now, but I didn't ask Lottie. What are you thinking for a result before I go?
Oh.
Do you know what? As long as we go down with a fight, I don't care. I want a good game.
Yeah. I don't want it to be a tame surrender.
Go down swinging, right?
Did everyone get that?
Absolutely, like Real Madrid.
Yeah, go. As long as we go down swinging, which I know they will. So, here we go, guys.
Here we go.
I'll
It's
pop
live,
out.
except when it isn't because it's lagging.
See you in a bit,
And
Nate.
it's lagging. I'll see you in a bit. All right. Later, guys.
See ya.
No.
There we go. Right. Okay.
Oh.
We'll find out now how in sync we all are.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's a goal. No, sorry. No.
Oh, don't do that.
Just practicing, aren't you?
Yeah,
What's the referee doing now?
I have. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm just going to mute myself so I can hear what they're saying.
All right, fair enough.
No worries.
Yeah, I wasn't actually sure whether I should mute the TV and because I didn't want like feedback to sort of circulate through. So yeah, crikey, it's raining confetti.
Yeah, no, that's a lot.
Yeah, I think that's what they're complaining about is the confetti because it could in fact be.
Yeah, no, it could actually.
At least it's not a beach ball.
At least it's not balloons. That's something, eh?
That's the other one.
And here we go. We're underway.
Are we?
No.
Yep.
No, we're not.
You guys are behind. I'm underway. I'm good.
No, well, they were.
Yeah, they're all clearing it up.
Yeah, I got stewards in the 6-yard box clearing up all the confetti.
Okay, I think I'm behind you guys, but.
Oh dear. Oh no.
They might be just kicking the ball about to keep warm.
Just to pass the time while they clear the muck up. Yeah. So. Oh god.
Yeah, they're just passing it round to keep warm. I think.
Oh wow!
This is the perfect start, isn't it, guys?
Right, padding. Right.
There we go. They've got the
lawnmower. The leaf blowers in, whether it is the lawnmowers in. Yeah.
Yeah, leaf blowers. Hoovering the pitch up. That's totally the way forward. Never seen anything like it, have we, guys?
I've never seen that. That's a first, certainly. I
think they've just overdone it. I think they're a bit too excited, aren't they, about this game?
Yeah.
No, definitely. I'm just gonna. We've got some more comments come in.
Oh, good.
George is in the house. Hey, Georgie.
Hello, George.
Hi, George.
Got Jack. Good. In the house. Hello, Lee from Tesco's. Can you hear me? Yep, I'm back. There we go.
Yeah, absolutely,
G. What's with all the stupid confetti?
Yeah.
And Tom's just joined us. Is this an advert for B&Q?
No, home base.
No, Tom. If you've got the game on DAZN on YouTube, you'll see that they're cleaning up the confetti off the pitch. The referee's not happy that it's on there, so they've got all leaf blowers cleaning up the pitch, and the girls are just kicking the ball about at the moment. Keep warm.
Thrilling entertainment. It's what the Champions League is all about.
No.
Bit different tempo from yesterday, that's for sure.
Yes.
I tell you what, both of those games last night were amazing. Both the PSG and Bayern Munich game.
For Bayern. I was
I think they're two of the top teams in Europe. You kind of expect it from them. So,
just to put it in perspective, Bayern had 13 players out, illness, injury, and COVID.
Wow!
All in the squad, and they only they had 2 goalkeepers on the bench.
Yeah,
and 2 other outfield players.
Oh, they've got the rake out now.
Oh god, this is awful. It's hilarious, but it's terrible.
Yeah.
No, I was gutted for Bayern. I really wanted to, just as an underdog, because I love an underdog story, except when it's against us. And I thought they were going to do something. Well, I thought they were going to do something special. They obviously went down, conceded early, but they got back into it, got the lead, which was slightly controversial, and they did have chances. They did have. There were 1 or 2 moments right at the end where you thought that could have been the moment, but the moment it went to extra time and PSG had the firepower they could bring on, Bayern's legs went, and it was basically penalties or bust, and they got the crucial goal. Fair play to them. So and if based on what happens tonight between Juventus and Lyon, if we could get an all-French semi-final, which would be pretty special.
No, definitely.
Or Juventus's Joe Antamuro's drive to Champions League glory will continue.
Oh gosh, do you know what? I hope they go out. I know that's not great to say.
Juve?
Yes.
Really?
I do.
Oh come on.
I do. DAZN's just zoomed in on the Ukrainian flag with the peace logo on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I think is a very, very, very nice touch with everything that's going on. So, these comments are flying in. Give me 1 second. Tom, yeah, watching it. I think I'm a bit ahead of you, Lottie. Well,
Have they scored yet, Tom?
Good thing it's going to take ages to sort out. God, this is going to take a long time. So it definitely is. George is blinding Lottie, lol. Sam's in the house. Hey, Sam. This is too funny. People who watch to see how it was to have now turned off. No, it is. It is really, really, really annoying. I can completely understand that because the girls are taking the knee. I think we're going to make a move now.
I think they're going to go for it. Just I hope the stream doesn't
collapse.
Most
the moment it's cleared off. It's not.
Yeah, I think it was a 6-yard box. I think they wanted to ensure at least the 6-yard box was clear. Yeah. There we go. And they've made a peace symbol in the centre circle, which is good to know.
Yeah,
I thought that was something to do with Volkswagen. I wasn't sure it was a piece.
Tom, who you going to 2-0 with 2-0 for? And G, here we go.
Yeah. My stream just dropped temporarily there, so I'm really hoping that's not a precursor of what I'm about to experience. Here we go.
Yeah. Ivan should have picked that up.
We're off.
How many seconds do you
on? Guys, I'm like 30 seconds in.
Oh, I'm 5 seconds in.
Yeah.
I'm on 32.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. I'm 34 ahead. Now. 35.
So I'm 30.
Yeah, I'm on the same time as you, Matt.
Right. Okay.
I'm on the same time as you. So.
Right. So Wolfsburg have got the ball at the moment on the far side. Try and play a long ball. Leah's cleared that up. Just passed it back to Manu. Trying to find someone. Wolfsburg trying to press. I found Frida.
Steph just tried to pick that up.
I think she's out of face with that.
Yeah.
No, it's Frida. That's all it is, isn't it? Injury in the first minute to the only midfield player that we.
No, definitely. But the thing is, with the head, what I like about the women's games, they stop for head injuries. Face, head, they completely stop everything to make sure they're all right.
That's ran into her. And
the thing is, in the women's game, if it's a head injury because it is a head injury and not someone complaining because they just got slightly nudged in the cheekbone. It's a proper,
Yeah, no, definitely. There you go, Adam. Tom's answering no. That's the score already.
All right. Okay. Thanks. Cheers. Thanks for the update.
Can't believe we're winning at half time, George.
Yeah, I know. It's been a great first half for me.
I'm only 20 seconds ahead of you guys. George, cheers for the commentary, Matt. You are better than the audio headset that I get.
Yes.
I've heard a lot of complaints about the audio headsets from.
It's not always fantastic in like that. I'll be honest with you. When me and George have been at games, we've gone to get our headset and they've given it away to someone else, although it's reserved under his name.
What?
Yep.
Wow. So with the audio headset, is it a commentary?
Occasionally we get stuck in queues outside and we're late picking it up.
Is it like a radio commentary, or is it just somebody who is just there solely?
Arsenal's disability team actually have like their own commentary box for the fans who that are blind or partially sighted. They need a headset to know what's going on.
That's good.
So, I was lucky to talk
really
to.
good. I mean,
Alan used to run the disability section there, so he knew everything what was going on. But he retired at the start of the year, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. And I think the guy, I can't remember who's taken over, but George does know him very well. George, I can't remember his name. If you can let me know, that'd be fantastic because I know you're listening.
Wolfsburg on the attack. Well, on my screen anyway. Wolfsburg on the attack. Switch to the wing.
Lee's in the comments temporarily.
That's a good tackle from me. It's gone for a corner.
Yeah. Has it gone for a corner? Maybe it's gone for a goal kick. No, I thought it was a corner. It looked a good tackle from Heath, unless they think it came off for number 2.
He slid in.
Yeah.
Good defensive work by Heath.
That looked like it.
There was a few suspicious calls in the PSG game, I recall. I remember a few PSG thought they had a corner, and it looked pretty blatant.
The Bayern Munich goal, one there got it was their goal that it hit their arm.
Yeah. So even with VAR, they missed it.
There's not much you can do because it's literally she was literally by her arm by her side, so she can't go like that because it was literally she only had about 3 seconds.
Rules are rules, aren't they? They say, well, no matter what, if it does touch anything of the hand, that's it.
Yeah.
No exceptions.
It's kind of one of those ones, isn't it? Because they say it's the sleeve now, and it was like on the elbow, so it shouldn't have really counted. But
PSG got there in the end. Maybe these things do even out.
Yeah.
Wolfsburg
have just made that. Yeah, they've gone straight down the left-hand side. Jill Raw's just crossed it over.
Going backwards now, trying to go forwards.
Yeah. I was a bit surprised how easy it was to come down the left-hand side. No, the right-hand side there.
What's your clock time? I'm on 5 minutes.
Yeah. I've just hit 5 minutes.
Okay, so I've just slightly overtaken you. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
So one of them's just brought Jill down.
Well,
she's complained.
Cena's lost the ball just before the halfway line.
Oh God.
We're going to see this, aren't we? Where no one's going to be in control of the game for the first 10 minutes.
It's going to be chaos. Yeah.
Goal kick.
Manu had that in her hands, didn't she?
She had it.
And
she dropped it.
Either she dropped it or it was head out of her. It looked like she was head out of the grass. Didn't cross. Oh. No, she dropped it.
That was very, very close.
No.
Manu caught
it. It might have been it, and the player's gone to head it, and she's got it knocked it out of her hands.
I think she took a blow to the chest. It looked like she was in some sort of pain.
Yeah, it looks like she had a shoulder to the body as she came across.
Arsenal's giving away a free kick here.
Yeah.
Free kick.
Wolfsburg definitely dominating the early exchanges, as one would expect. They obviously are the home team. Arsenal. And then, Miedemar just gets back.
I think that's a bit of a dodgy foul, if I'm honest. I don't think she actually...
Yeah, she didn't need to go down.
Yeah.
She really didn't need to go down.
No, I think that's just, like I said, she's in possession. She's gone for the free kick, and the ref sort of bought it in the end. It's it's how these things work.
You don't really see that in the women's game, though.
No, you don't. It's a bit disappointing, that.
But I have to admit, when we watched Barcelona at the Emirates, they did a lot of that, and it annoyed me.
Oh, absolutely.
It really annoyed me because it just made me think they're as notorious as the men's team.
Cross, clear,
for it.
Catley, infield, Miedemar. This press that Wolfsburg are getting on here is intoxicating. They are choking the life out of Arsenal.
They're completely.
Might have an outball here with Heath.
No. Hoping he's got the ball.
No, it's.
You can't be claiming that when it came off, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you could argue that the refereeing and women's game, they don't have the strongest track record of calling that particular one right. So if you chance your arm, I mean, the men do it. It's worth a go.
Patley throws, Cena's picked up the ball.
He's gone deep, so yeah.
The women's coach for Wolfsburg looks like Nagelsmann.
I guess a good call. Yeah. Retain, and it's turnover again. It's back Wolfsburg. They're going to try and pounce again. As we saw, very fast on the counter, so I expect if we get a turnover, there'll be a huge rush forward.
No, definitely. This is a very interesting challenge for us because we haven't come across an attacking team.
And we haven't got Walty in the midfield either this time around.
No, so it's going to be a huge test for Frida to see if she can play that role.
Good defensive work, corner.
I'm going to have to get players' names, otherwise I'm going to end up...
Just call them by their numbers if you don't know them. That's the easiest way around it. Wolfsburg definitely on top in these early exchanges.
I have to say, Steph Catley's been brilliant down this right-hand side today.
She's been...
As always.
When you say right-hand side, do you mean the Wolfsburg right, so our left?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, the near side.
Yeah.
Oh, it's loose.
No.
It's gone in. It's gone in. And it's fraud. It's fraud. I called it. Sorry, that's on me, chaps. Sorry.
Yeah, it is on you.
That's on me. Called it.
We'll get the
Is
VAR.
and here we are now 1-0 down. It's now aggregate on 2. It's 2-1.
Yeah.
We'll have a VAR check on that, but I don't think it.
No, I can't see anything wrong with that. I think
I
that's
don't
just
think
poor
they're
defensive
taking it
from us. It's poor defensive from us.
He's not celebrating. That's the main thing.
Right. So corner in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ugly.
She
It's
wasn't
actually a
even-
very clever finish. It's a very clever finish from
gosh.
Rord.
It's just one of
Very
those
good.
one where the ball's bouncing in the box again, and we've had problems with that in the past. Balls bouncing in the box, and they haven't been cleared properly. To be honest, it's been all Wolfsburg at the moment, and I think that is the first shot on target as well, which makes that even more a bit poor.
It's the first, it's the first shot target. But I mean, Wolfsburg do deserve that. They've made all the running in the early stages, but it's just a frustrating goal because again, it's not well class. It's just a set piece, and we've just not taken control of it whatsoever. It's an absolute mess. And credit to Rord, she showed great instinctiveness to tap that home, stab that home. But yeah, it's a goal that we should be defending.
Yeah. That's an interesting thing. She's just over the weekend. She scored twice. Rod.
Yeah, they won.
No, something's going on there. VAR's having a sniff here. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Are they claiming handball?
I can't see anything.
Oh, it possibly.
Because
watching the replay before she kicks it, it looks like it hit.
It's been given. It's a goal. It has been given.
Yeah.
So kick off. So no, once again,
go forwards, and they've got a goal kick now.
Yeah.
That's a shot by McCabe.
No, it's a free kick because Katie pushed it. I'm going to pronounce the name wrong. Rock onto the floor.
Oh my god! It is actually snowing outside my house.
Oh,
sorry, guys. I just looked up at the window and there's big, massive snowflakes outside the windows.
You sure it's snow and not confetti from the Wolfsburg Stadium blowing in?
Unfortunately, it's not big enough to be the confetti, but massive flakes of snow outside my house.
It's probably the only positive thing that's happened so far in the game. There we go, Wolfsburg again.
Into the area.
Crucial touch that.
Good block, and Toven's got the ball now.
Yeah.
That out? No, she's seeing off the challenge. Done. She's won the throw in there from Lottie.
Once again, this is going to be a real test for this Arsenal side.
No, definitely.
I did say I wanted to go down and fight, but I did sort of jest about that Chelsea result, but it honestly wouldn't surprise me based on how this game started. If
come on, no.
Do actually, yeah. It would surprise me.
Sorry, Adam. Basically,
she's pulled her
50-50. She's shirt pulled, but I think it was a bit soft there.
You can't grab the shirt. She's panicked. You don't grab the shirt, then nothing gets
She's gone down. She's gone down a bit too dramatically now, and that's the second time she's done that.
Would not surprise me if like I said, Wolfsburg, based on how they've started, I would surprise if they were able to get a bit of a lead up, especially as Arsenal so far have yet to turn up. But we'll see.
No, definitely.
To delivery. Ooh, Manu punches into the box.
Close it down. And seen out for the goal kick. I think Manu's having problems with her contacts.
Might be. She's not been comfortable in the air. That's for sure. That's two. She's sort of flapped up, and that wasn't that.
She managed to get the punch on it. It just wasn't cleared properly.
No.
A couple of times she sort of squinted.
Hi guys.
Oh, hello. That was a quick parents' evening.
That was a very, very, very quick one, Lee.
Unfortunately, it's not happened yet.
No worries.
They're just running a bit behind. So I thought I'd come back here and give my opinion to that goal that just went in.
Oh dear.
Go for it. Go for it, Lee.
Nice mess, wasn't it? A bit of a scramble. Was there a hint of an offside in there and all?
Nah, it was a corner, wasn't it? It was just
mess.
Yeah. It was mess. I mean, as soon as Frida turned around, Jill Rord got her hands to it.
Yeah.
So got Emirates throwing.
At least it's at least it's got. Oh, that was dirty close, wasn't it?
It's a corner.
Well, that could have gone anywhere.
Right. I'll just be back in a second.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
No worries, Matt.
Ooh, I was there. Yeah.
So that was a cross come in. It's come off
cross,
the defender, and it's literally could have ended up anywhere.
Arsenal have finally
definitely
up to an extent.
So we've now got a corner. Who's over in the corner? I can't quite work out
Catley.
who it
It's
is. But
Catley.
Sweden,
Catley. So she's got a decent delivery, but I know we've
I'm on
improved the set
14
pieces
minutes
this
exactly.
season. I know we've improved on set pieces this season, but we could really do with one right here. From another one for Lottie would be nice. Here we go.
It's flat.
On low.
We've got both our centre backs in the box with Viv.
It's wasted, I'm afraid, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Viv. Oh, she just almost.
They went for a routine, but it didn't work, unfortunately.
No.
No.
It's a dodgy old clearance, though.
Not great. But Wolfsburg picked the pieces.
Yeah.
They've gone wide.
Definitely.
They've got
good
one
cross
in the
in
box,
position.
2 coming in.
Who's cross? And Leah's clearance, yeah.
Around the corner. Okay. Fun fact, Leah Williamson has never won a Champions League quarter-final. This is her 3rd attempt.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, last attempts were against PSG and Birmingham City.
Birmingham City, really?
Yep, that was her first Champions League game, and they lost it. They lost on aggregate 3-0 to Birmingham City in the quarters, and then after that, they were in a European exile for many years. Yeah. Back on the right here. There's just so much more pace to the Wolfsburg play. Here we go.
Good chance there.
Whoa. Yeah, Manu's got to save there.
Quick, first. But yeah, Wolfsburg still looking very, very strong. Arsenal need to impose himself in the game. I know the draw at the Emirates was a good result, but the fact that we didn't really get anything more than a draw might affect, missed opportunity.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think so.
There we go. Check on the right. Jenks in, cuts inside. Broad,
again.
Loose. Up to the box. Threaded through. Cross. Clear.
Half clear and it's gone
deflected.
Wide to a corner, I think.
Corner.
Looking dangerous, aren't they?
Very dangerous
play. They were very impressive in the first leg, weren't they?
Jill rolled again.
They were unlucky not to score more. I mean, we got the equaliser.
The way they attack, they come forward and they just suffocate you.
Oh, yeah.
They just absolutely suffocate you. And I think some of them just panic with it. And I think that's where we went wrong in the first leg a little bit.
First half, they're just going to go all or nothing and try and get many goals as they can and then sit back for the next of the 45 minutes. Manu again punches.
Dinked in. Must be offside.
Yes.
That's got to be offside.
Yeah.
Offside. It was
all in the net.
Clear. Pretty clear.
Yeah. Do you know what? Just hate when the flag doesn't go up straight away.
No, I know why they do it, and I'm until they get automatic offsides. I mean, it's actually a lot closer than it looks, but her training leg is just kept her offside. I know why they do it, but until they get automatic offsides, you need to be able to have the intervention of VAR, just in case, because I've seen goals wrongly chalked out for offside, and this is at the moment it's the only way to combat it. But like the Steiner goal line in the home leg, it is very, very frustrating when it happens against you. But it's very fun when you get called offside and it's given, because it does feel like you've got a cheap point.
It isn't a VAR call.
It's on a call.
Yeah,
it did not look onside.
No,
like
definitely not.
I might have to need a review of this again because one of them was definitely offside, but I don't know if she was interfering with play.
Well, I think the one who had the ball, the one who took the ball, I'm pretty sure her training leg was actually offside, but we'll see.
It was Wasmouth, the top goal scorer, isn't she, in the Champions League this season? She's not going to be happy if this gets chalked
Well,
off.
if this gets allowed, then I'll be shocked. I mean, I'd have to obviously see the lines.
It's taking a blinking long time, I would say that.
That's the only worry. If it's taking this long, it's start to think that maybe
it's going to be marginal. It's going to be marginal.
It's going to be marginal. I think it's probably one of these cases. It's just whether the defenders on the top were playing her onside enough. I thought they called it right first time. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
It's interesting. We're not seeing the replay either here, are we?
No, we're not. They don't really do it.
They need to start showing the replay because, again, we only got one chance at at it. And
we got one replay earlier, just before it went to a VAR call. Got one replay, we saw it in one angle, and it looked close, but it looked like there was enough.
Again, there was three defenders there. I think who was our last defender? Was it Lottie or was it Steph? It might have been Casey. I can't remember.
This is taking a while.
I mean, how long can it take to judge an off?
She called it offside.
I mean, that's just farcical. That's just.
Yeah.
If we could see so early on, here we go. So here's the ball. Play back. I know I'm ahead of you. I'm sorry. Right. So yeah, that's the wrong frame. That's a wrong freeze frame anyway. But her trailing leg is playing herself offside.
Yeah.
Here we go. Play.
Oh.
No, got the ball first.
And Wolfsburg can counter now.
Tackle through the ball to get the player.
Far too long, and Manu can take the time with it.
That moment there sort of emblematic of the first leg where we had the opportunity, but we just could not play that final ball through the defence because we had players that are running through who could have done something there, but missed out.
It's just one of these things, isn't it, where we're going to see a lot of end-to-end stuff, and perhaps
by number 4.
Yeah. It's made of us sweep the leg there. Oh, just clip the heel.
Yeah.
Hendrik. It's I think we are slowly getting back into this, but I mean what we do know is there'll be plenty of added time at the end of this half after what's happened.
Yeah, that's
true.
Kim's giving the ball away.
Kim, no, you're not meant to do that.
Frida.
It's
again.
Box.
Now Tobin looking for Stina. Stina
needs to hold the ball up, release onto the counter. Right, it's a 3.
Got the ball back again.
Wolfsburg are there.
Yeah,
that's
a hip foul there as well.
There's a foul. Yeah, foul there
for Wolfsburg.
And swept the leg.
Yeah,
it's a good thing though when they don't take as long as men. Like usually you'd see. I'm trying to think of someone that will go down. Ronaldo will probably be down for 45 minutes.
I'd go with that. Suarez was another one. You give you 3 rolls on the ground. Drogba another one. They would,
I'll tell you what. One of my favourite Arsenal memories was Arsenal versus Burnley in the FA Cup, and he got pushed into the crowd, and he went to go and sit down on one of the seats for a little bit.
Oh, that was was it Sanchez?
Yeah, Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah. No, I remember seeing that. They just showed the offside line. It's pretty clear. I don't know why it took so long.
Why was it taking so long? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, we could see it with the naked eye. I mean, I'm glad the line proves it, but it was pretty.
Leah's doing well. She's gone through 3 players there, and she's
and eventually
won the ball again.
The only problem with Leah storming through is that you need to have someone to, be there to keep the back door shut. Because if she gets turned over there, you have lack of numbers at the back.
That's why I think Steph's playing at the back then, in that back 3.
Oh, so you think they actually are going for a back 3?
It would make sense because we don't have Rafaela.
So you have a left side centre back. Well, could be. And then have McCabe as left back.
Hang on.
Oh, there, Mida.
That's a new pronunciation.
Yeah, well, sorry, I was learning curve.
No, it's great. No, every commentator pronounces her name differently. It's fantastic.
Oh God.
How about Viv? How's that?
Viv will suffice.
G's just raised a very good point. The refs give us nothing. I'm pretty sure Kim went down first just then.
Yeah, she did. And they gave a free kick to Wolfsburg, which I think was a bit surprising.
Yeah, it was a bit dodgy. I mean, even Viv was pointing out. Did you not see that? Wolfsburg's back line are passing around the ball at the minute at the halfway line. So
Wolfsburg have the confidence to do that at the moment. They were doing that a lot at the Emirates as well.
Yeah,
they've got the high line, and they can have the defensive line high, and just allows them to just force the midfield and forward straight into the Arsenal half, and just can't get the ball off them. I mean, this was all about experience in Europe. They can they are a step up, and that's why getting a draw at the Emirates was such a good result. But in Germany,
this direct ball gone through, but it's gone straight to the goalkeeper.
Manu's got it.
Manu's collected it, thankfully.
Yeah. I think if we are going to get anything, I think we really do need to get something before half time. If we can get an equaliser, just give us a way into this fixture, which so far we haven't really got anything.
No, exactly.
Tina had a really nice little piece of skill there. She dragged it back and did a 360.
Stina
and then lost the ball away.
Stina. And then
that's got to be a free kick, isn't it?
That's got to be. Yeah.
No
call. Do you know what? If they
well done,
that looked like Katie that went down. They keep doing it to her. She's going to get very angry very quickly.
Yeah.
You know, what that reminds me, FC Clips did a nice little compilation of Leah just going through all the players that she's faced.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. I've got the notification bells on for that. So anything that goes up, I see it almost straight away. I like obviously AWFC Clips has actually done my intro video, which I'm
subtle plug.
Yeah,
this live stream was brought to you by AWFC Clips.
Technically, it's brought to you by the Matchday, matchdayshop.com, which is one of our own sponsors. But AFCW Clips made my intro, and I absolutely love it. And I'm quite looking forward to seeing what he or she, I should say, comes up. Yeah, or they comes up in the stream.
I always enjoy what they do. There's some great compilations out there.
I don't believe it. We won a free kick.
Oh. And Jill Road took Kim Little down.
Oh.
That's right. They'll probably go out for a couple.
Oh, they're still friends, though. They're still friends.
Yeah.
That's the main thing in the end, isn't it?
That's all right. She's only on loan to Wolfsburg, the same as Danielle.
She's only on loan to Lyon. They'll come back. Little came back. They'll come back too. Right. They'll come.
It's hoping.
BT came back. They'll come. Kelly Smith came back. Scott came back. They'll all come back.
Yeah.
They always do. Right. This is again. Look at Wolfsburg. They're just absolutely.
You're just going
to make a really good point there. Kim Little's probably due a testimonial, or at least Jordan is.
Yeah, no, definitely. Jordan's 250, isn't she now?
Yeah.
Or she's reached that point.
Absolutely.
I think she reached that point at the last game, didn't she?
The Birmingham game, when she came on with a few seconds left, she got it there.
And rolled up a lot of angry fans on Twitter.
Slightly controversial. I mean, I was quite ambivalent towards it. I thought it was just a very easy way to get that. You know, I think she would have come on early if the fixture had been gone differently. But yeah, I can understand both ways. But I think it's very much a mountain at a molehill, storm and teacup. In the grand scheme of things, it's
good old Twitter, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Here we go. Arsenal,
and don't forget to follow us at Cannon Chatalong.
She's kept the ball, giving it to Frida. Frida looking for Noel. He's got a lot of space on this far side.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no one's there to give the run.
And it's a heavy touch, and it's gone back to Wolfsburg.
At least we've had a few passes there.
Yeah, has been nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw Noah's face there, but it was almost like I needed a little bit more urgency here, guys. Come on, get up there.
Move on.
Start getting some shots on target. At least a shot would be good, nice before half time.
Thing is, I think was it Emirates that played with them for 7 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Champions League with them as well.
She knows what to expect from them, I think.
Coming back at us again. One pass and they could be in here.
Get out of the way, ref.
Shot comes in and it's deflected and it's a corner to Wolfsburg.
Yeah, well done, Leah there.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad shot actually from Jon Stottier. I think I've pronounced that right. Yeah, Jon Stottier.
Leah just taking a little bit of captain's orders, telling her to tell us to move and telling her what she wants to hear from a goalkeeper there.
Okay.
Just bring this up from Georgina. Just saying, touch has really let us down. I think that's a really good point.
Yeah. No, definitely. Definitely. Oh, we've lost Adam. I'm sure Adam will be back in a minute.
Wolfsburg, but gonna launch it back in. Steph Catley clear. No, it's Lotta. Sorry, Lotta clears it.
Yeah.
Wolfsburg still with the ball.
Yeah.
Giroud with the shot, blocked by
She
Lotta.
giving away and it's gone
That's
wide.
she's giving it back to Jonsdottir, and
Over.
she's going to send it over the bar.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back, mate.
Well, that's right.
No
My
worries.
hotel does this thing where you have to accept the terms and conditions to use it about every 24 hours, and my I came up for its renewal cycle, so that's why I got kicked out temporarily. So I don't think I've missed anything.
Apart from Lotta's handball there, perhaps.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? She's tried to move
away from it.
Because as she's moved away from it, she's touched her hand.
And because it's deflected off her leg, I think that's helped as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a couple of those this season, actually, where it's bounced in and they've not given it. I think our one against Chelsea, that was our penalty call in that game.
Yeah, that was a strange one. That was, I think we definitely got away with that one there. That was very, we got quite lucky.
No,
there.
Not Leah's one. I think it was Lauren James.
Oh, yes, another one you mean. Yeah, the one we didn't get. Yeah, I think, I didn't think that was a pen.
She literally twisted half of the body and the ball's bounced off directly off her hand.
I think it was judged because it was so close to her body. I think they sort of allowed it. Whoa! Eve takes down the ball. Going there. Play through.
Down, but not given. Stay on the floor, Tobin. Stay on the floor.
Well, yeah, they'll get eventually broad.
Because she's got to. If they've got to put the ball out of play, if she keeps.
They don't have to put the ball out. They can.
No, it's only a head injury, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she can still. The referee can still call it back if she stays down.
Yeah, the ref won't call it back.
No.
Wolfsburg got a corner. Ridiculous.
Guys, just for all talking, can hear the English commentary in my headphones there.
Yeah, someone's commentary's a bit loud. I'm not sure who it is.
It's probably me because I could have got you guys in this ear and I can't hear anything. I'll go and find my headphones at halftime. Sorry, guys.
Right. Nah, don't worry about it. Corner in, Marnie punches.
Corner in, yeah. What done, Manu? For the punch.
It's only half clear.
There's Tobin trying to clear it. Wolfsburg
look at her go! Look at her go!
Here she goes.
Brakes on!
Amazing from
Kim
Kim.
Little.
Two in front of her. Three in front of her.
She's looking for that run.
Come on,
Who's she
Stina.
gonna pass to?
Options.
Found Stina.
Edge of the box.
Need that final pass.
The plug's
In
gone
the
out.
minutes gone.
Oh, gone backwards.
And it's gone straight out.
Yeah, it's gone straight on the full.
Tobin and this.
That's a real shame. That was exciting stuff.
That was really good.
That was Kim Little at her best. The way that she can do a 3-point turn in the phone box. I mean, you look at the way she just ducks and dives for all those challenges, and suddenly, we've beaten the press, but we just did not have the knowledge or the know-how to create the opportunity. We had that a lot last week, and unfortunately, we've had it a fair bit already. Just
watching the replay, the Wolfsburg player sort of stepped over her leg and tried to get her to fall over, but she just leant aside and went round her. That was really good.
Quite like G. It was like Messi. If Kirby's mini Messi, then Little is little Messi, if that works. But
could be.
It's the Scottish Messi, surely.
Yes, I like that very much so. The Scottish Messi. Here we go, Catley.
You know what was funny?
Shot on target. That's close to a goal.
Good effort.
Stretching it a little bit, maybe.
Catley
you know what? You said shot on target, right? And Steph hadn't even taken a shot on the screen.
It's loose. It's bouncing. It's bounced Wolfsburg way.
Oh, that looked like handball there from Wolfsburg, but they've won the ball here.
Won the ball, and now it's the counter. They won the 50-50.
Awards on it. Giving the ball back. It's Huth the captain now.
Okay, on the right. Back.
They're just giving a 1-2 there. Janssen trying to go down the line.
You look at the and we're in the box. It slipped at the last minute, and it's Huth clear. But you just see the way that they're able to pass around the Arsenal players. They know how to build the attack and get through. I just don't think we have that knowledge.
Viv's not feeling all right. She's banged her head.
Cross.
Yeah. She got jumped on, didn't she?
Oh, is it? Tipped over corner.
Another corner.
Just on Kim Little. I was at the Everton versus Man United game at Old Trafford, and people going on. People going, "Oh, Katie Zellem's amazing." This, that, and the other, and they compare to Kim Little.
I know people who don't like Katie Zellem.
I don't like Zelen. She doesn't do anything. She tries to be this technical player, but she's not that great.
Oh, there's someone I know that you get along very well with.
there was 3 Everton players surrounding her. She tried to do a little bit of Kim's skill, and she lost the ball.
But she can't score from corners.
Player if you're losing the ball every 5 minutes.
She can't score from
Katie's just someone into the goal. Because she tries to push past her. She threw her into the goal. I believe it was number 5. Ref's gone over to her to tell her
that
to stop.
is so on brand for Katie McKay.
No, definitely. But number 5 shoved lower, so Katie
gave it a bit back. Yeah. Here we go. Corner coming in. Number 10 whipped in. Head clear.
Used to take the corner.
Ref's in the way. Cleared again. Volleyed and Manu takes.
Lovely. Stuff.
Quick distribution.
Not Lottie, sorry, it's Steph.
Headed back.
Manu's hoofed it clear.
Kim. 2 players on her. They obviously know. They recognise her threat.
I reckon that Jill's probably asked them about who's their danger players are.
Probably. And like the traitor she's become, she's told them it's Miedemar.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. It's loose. It's a shot. Oh, good save by Manu.
Oh, Huth. Did
you
say save by Manu?
Manu.
I was going to say if Manu wasn't.
No, that's a different thing altogether. No. It's one thing to accuse of Manu, but no, Manu, great. That's a nice dummy there, and it's a drill. It's a good save with the feet.
Wasn't it?
Good footwork there.
Second viewing, that was outstanding save.
Oh, that's a good save. And crucially,
that was great from Steph as well, because she slid, realised that to clear, and as she's realised that Kim's comes collect it, so she's just backed out of it.
I was trying playing out. It's just coming at the turnover. Heath's come over to turnover.
Right.
I don't think it's good. Oh,
great stop from Noel and
foul there.
Foul. No free kick, no yellow card.
Again,
that was
How many warnings can you get
what's
before
going to
these
happen?
cards
There's
are
going to be
handed
an
out?
Arsenal yellow card in like the 51st minute, and then Wolfsburg will get it in like the 89th minute.
Probably going to go Xhaka as well.
Yeah.
I thought you called him by a certain number.
Yeah, we do. This is true.
Yeah. Toby and Katie have switched wings.
Good observation, G. I did want to see, because I saw Heath go over. I don't know if that was a permanent thing or if she was just following the play, but he does look like he did.
Yeah.
They do this a lot, especially in the away games. During halfway through, they'll swap wings.
He's losing a temper here.
Oh, that was a close one.
Nice collection by Manu.
Poor by Steph, but Arsenal picking up with Marnham. Got to try and build something.
Yeah.
I don't think
through the middle, Stina. No flag this time. She's won the corner. I think she's won the corner. No, she's goal kick.
No way.
Yeah, I think it must have deflected off. Here we go. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh no!
Oh, that is.
Hit her foot, and she's gone to go for the shot, and
it just got away from her.
No, as she plunged her foot, it just deflected off her heel. That's just that's unlucky.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Leah was lucky as well. She was trying to shove the Wolfsburg player away
from
from
the middle.
the.
Manu's quick. Manu's out. Manu's clears.
Goalkeeper out. Yeah, well played.
Manu's going to hoof it.
Good awareness. She's furious. Okay, so.
And she is angry.
Angry Manu. 8 minutes to half time. I am.
Right, guys. How many added minutes, Lee?
Mate, there's got to be at least 4 with that VAR, plus another one with the
5.
goal.
So 4 or 5, definitely.
I'm going to go for 6 because we took too long to kick off.
No, that won't count because because
the
kickoff hadn't happened. So it's like only. I don't think that's stoppage will count.
I'm still going to go for 6 either way.
Ooh, again, nothing. I thought Little got her heels clipped there, but ref saw no reason to.
I'm going to find out where this ref's from.
I don't think there's going to be any bias towards Germany.
It won't be. But
over touch slightly. Lottie closing in. It's loose.
Oh.
Wolfsburg rebuild.
Not even cleared.
Take a touch.
Shot will come in
Jinx.
here.
Jukes, deflects.
Wolfsburg
Here's
have the
that
Takes
shot.
it away.
Good deflection from Leah.
Pressing. but
Hogan
Wolfsburg
chasing the
still
ball down now from Roke.
Oh, and Heath can win your next strategy here. And
Got it.
1, 2, infield. Kim.
Just finding any space.
Yeah.
They're so good at
I mean,
getting
well,
at us, aren't they?
it's all like getting the ball back, but they've just, like I said, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. I can see that screenshot in our half, and already they've gone to Viv, and she's been turned over.
Yeah.
Oh, but we've turned it back.
As soon as she gets the ball, there's 2 of them on her.
On her, yeah.
We need to try a different option. I mean, Katie's
Cabe, turnover again. Predictable. It's a 2, 3 in attack, 2 gun defense. Goes wide, blocked. Hardly takes.
Deflection straight to the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, good defending, but just
So the
They look
referee is
so dangerous.
Macedonia,
Okay.
and
1,
the
2,
video
3.
assistant referee is from Poland.
No, I don't think it's just. Yeah, I just think it's just. Poor. There we go. Good block by Lotta there. Took the edge off the shot and made it very good defending by Lotta there.
No,
She's really grown in this over these 2 games. Like she didn't feel very confident at all, but
I think the FA Cup final knocked her confidence a bit because she was good early last season and the run-in. I think maybe the cup for the way the cup final played maybe knocked her confidence, but I think she's been good. She's been good over these
that
last
header
games.
against Man United as well to secure Champions League.
Oh yeah, that was her moment. If we are playing a back 3, it's definitely not working. But we'll see.
Yeah, indeed.
I think half time will do Jonas a load of good here because Arsenal just have not been a threat.
No.
Then what would you do? Would you go to a back 4, take?
I'm surprised you haven't gone for a back 4. I mean, what you do is you shift K back into attack and you go a normal back 4 and you just have to ditch having a left-sided centre back in there. But we'll see. Let's bounce into midfield. Kim, wide, Catley.
Here we go.
Again, slid across and takes the pass.
Before it even gets or looks dangerous, they've got their honest away.
Yeah.
That looked odd. Steph's cleared the ball for a throw in on their side. Russia.
I think hi Ross, welcome to the stream. I think it's just meant to be a peace symbol, to be honest. I'm not too sure.
I think that would make sense. I mean, we saw that flag with the peace symbol on.
Yeah, because on in the stands they've got the Ukrainian flag and they've got the same thing on the side. So I'm assuming it's that. No.
The only consolation I can think of is that in the second half of the Emirates, Arsenal were better.
Yeah.
And I can only hope that maybe that the same will happen. But the problem is, look at our bench. We only have Paris. I think we've got Paris and Ford as attacking options off the bench.
Yeah.
And then you've got Jordan in the midfield.
And Jordan in the midfield, which is I think they're basically going to be the subs.
But to try and be a bit positive, it is only 1-0.
It is only 1-0.
Yeah.
And we Lotta scored right at the end of the first leg. So let's try and keep a little bit positive as they try to close the goalkeeper down. She does actually do very well. And now we're on the counter.
Steeners through the middle, McCabe on the left.
Here we go. Viv.
McCabe.
Up the ball.
Come on, Viv.
Cross,
Come on.
loop, Steiner, flaps.
You can't say flaps.
Oh, got caught.
Why can't you say flaps? You flaps it across. That's a
flaps. That's fine.
Went up way too late there.
I think you're assuming something here that we don't know about.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there. There's a flag up for some reason. I think it was an offside or a foul.
Probably offside, I think,
Way too late again.
And Wolfsburg play out from the back.
Unless she's given it for the foul.
I think it's more likely they think this all out turnover. Viv.
That's it. Well done.
Viv. She just cannot get any change out of a defence. They're just they're swarming on her, and they're actually, it's not like Kim
It
Little.
doesn't help. No one's actually moving for her.
No one's offering.
No.
Absolutely.
Look at Moritz.
Give us the ball. Give us the ball.
Fight in a minute.
The ball. How is John Lottie not got a card yet?
Oh, now she's telling her to calm down, but not give her
Clearly
a
not.
card.
It's clearly,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Maybe,
about
maybe,
the fourth time she's spoken to her and nothing.
maybe if it was Christmas, she'd get a card, but obviously not at the moment.
Yeah.
Or a birthday.
Or maybe if it was a blue moon.
Oh, that was a nasty one.
Surely
Right on
now,
the highlight.
surely,
Surely.
no.
Surely.
Tom Jansen, how could you turn on one of your own?
Like,
Oof.
Oh,
In
shikes.
there. No intention to win the ball.
No
and
intention,
just
that's
tripped
it.
up
literally,
Viv
the
on-
amount of times Viv has been taken out, her socks are a different colour now. They're just getting a little bit silly.
She's hobbling a little bit as well, just as well. There's only
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've only
minutes
got a little
to
bit
get,
of
to get
colour.
into the half time. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe the confetti was a distraction technique.
Well, it
Get
certainly
her
had.
off the
Well,
cross
something
and
said
down.
affected Arsenal, definitely.
Yeah, I just want to know what possessed them to even use it in the first place.
It's not common. I've seen it use other stadiums, but he obviously didn't plan for it properly.
No, definitely not.
Kim, Stina, come deep, wide.
This
No.
is
Turnover back though,
just
Stina.
haven't got that passing rhythm at the moment.
No.
It's nothing, is it?
Off the head. Kim.
Off it goes again.
Yep. Lose the
Here we go,
50-50.
Jansen there. That
Who's got
wasn't
the
Jansen.
ball?
Wolfsburg.
Is it Hoos?
Yeah, who's coming forward?
I do believe I'm going to have to go, guys.
All right. Have a good evening. Take care.
Hang on a second.
2 minutes? Seriously?
Just
2?
that? Really?
Well, I'm grateful in one sense because it means we get half time, but that's no way.
Very, very.
Well, Arsenal have got a bit of luck there. We just need to see this half out and go again. It's been a very poor first half. Chest. Oof. I'm amazed.
She
We
gets
did
the free kick for that.
You did get a free kick, yeah.
And she's complaining that she's got cramp. No, come on.
Oh, come on, get up.
Don't play silly games.
No, I want to waste time.
By the
It
way,
means we can get to half time.
2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes of half. Oh, until at a time.
Only 2 minutes.
Only 2 minutes. I guess we've got to. I mean, I'd hope that we get another Heath free kick to Lottie second half, but Heath will likely be taken off in the second half, so be up to somebody else to probably.
I have
be the hero.
Substitution coming up here, isn't there?
No, it looks like maybe we're a bit. Yeah, I'm surprised they're not waiting to half time. Actually, I'd have thought they might, take her off, give her a nice.
Unless she can't get up again.
Yeah, if it's a pulled muscle.
It looks.
You know, don't you?
Yeah.
So this is added time on added time. Well, she might as well have just blown the whistle and said, "You know what, we'll play an extra."
Yeah.
Because they're going through at the moment. They're just doing like a montage of all like the players giving
other players
like
hand gestures and expressions.
Mano looks so angry.
Of course, she's lost a clean sheet. I'd be angry too.
Yeah, I would as well.
Kicking off.
Arsenal just did not turn up for the first few minutes, and Wolfsburg, took full advantage, and fair play to them.
Yeah, just looking at that one charge, the player that's coming off now, she wasn't getting back up to play.
No.
You saw it on her face when she was sitting on the floor.
She's
And that's the 2 minutes of it. 2 minutes are up.
Yeah, I think there'll be another minute. There'll be a 30-second minute left, and then that will be it. And then
it won't be 30 seconds. It'll be another minute added on.
Probably.
So that one is off, and Pop has come on.
Okay.
I think she came on in the last.
She did come in. So she came on in the second half at the Emirates.
And we're away.
No, we're not, because the ball's not been.
There's no ball. There we are.
Where are we? There we go.
Blow for half time already.
we're I tell you what, if they score, I'll be fuming.
See that? Yeah.
Can you not say that? You've already drinked Jill already in this game. Stop it.
Okay. All right. Viv and Stina will score in the second half. There you go. Happy.
That's a good ball. Viv can't get there.
Probably. Safely say I don't think that's good.
But it's going to go for a goal kick. So here we are. 3rd minute in. This will probably be the last seconds.
Yeah, the last kick before half time.
So we'll be. They'll be shooting towards the confetti in the second half. All right.
That confetti's still blowing around. There we go.
I'm sure that plays out in the second half to hoover it up.
All done. And it is half time.
Hey.
Well, it wasn't exactly a devastating half. I mean, we were 1-0 down at the Emirates. There's another 45 to come back.
Yeah.
So it's not.
The only
It's not
advantage
the
in
end of
this
the world at
game
this
is
point.
time. The only advantage is time, because there's nothing else to really celebrate in that. I think we only had one shot on target, which is that Catley cut in. Everything else was just very, very poor, very poor. Wolfsburg have been good. We know they're good. They've shown their class today. But crucially, it is just one goal. We're still in touch. What I would say actually is on a positive note is as good as Wolfsburg play has been, they haven't. I mean, Manu's made some saves, but they haven't been slicing us open like creating charge left, right, and centre like Barcelona.
Yeah.
Which I think deserves some credit to Arsenal, but crucially they don't need to because they've got the lead. They can just play the result out. So
yeah, they can literally park the bus.
They can. They tried to do that at the Emirates. So I'm glad it's only a 1-goal lead, but we've got to do something second half. We've got to step it up because we just didn't have the intensity in that.
They can literally park the bus. Okay, that was really delayed.
Oh dear.
That was very, very delayed. I know that was me.
No, sorry, I've got you on a thing because I forgot. I'm just going to type something in the chat.
Okay, no worries. Oh, looking at the stats on the screen, in terms of possession, it's not actually that bad. It's 54-46.
Yeah, but it's what you do with it. I think
We've had one corner. Well, the passing's not great. 244 to 168. Completed passes 186 to 131. In comparison,
they're just passing us off the ball, off the pitch. I think we might be looking at a change of formation. Either go back to a 4-3-3 or go to 4-4-1-1, something like that.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Tom.
I think tonight shows us how much we're missing likes of Beth Mead and Leah Walty.
You did. Do you know what? This game is screaming for them, and we just can't use them.
Yeah, Beth Mead's running and pressing. We saw in that first leg against Wolfsburg.
Gave them nightmares.
Gave them nightmares, and helped tire them out. I mean, then Heath came on, obviously got the free kick, but I think Beth had a really good impact in that first leg, and losing her, we just don't have that press up front because there's no way Heath can do that. She does not have the legs to do that.
No, I think she's not 25 anymore, is she? So it's
no,
not
she's not 25. Yeah, no, it's and then Walty in the midfield. I mean, we know what her skills are, and Marnham. Yep, she's great, but I think she's a few more seasons to really be the player. I think we've seen good things from her early in the season, and it sort of waned a bit after that. But no, certainly.
They do rate her quite highly in Norway as well. She's up there with Hoodies and Haalands in terms of potential. It's just a case of how we want to see her being played. Is she going to be a box-to-box midfielder? Is she going to be a Jordan Nobbs? Is she going to be a Kim Little? Is she going to be all of the above? She can be the versatile one.
I think that's the crux of it, though. It's all about potential. I think that's where she's at the moment. And I think you're also about position. I mean, she's not. Is she a defensive midfielder? Is she attacking midfielder? Is she box to box? Is she a playmaker? I don't really know what her position is. I mean, she was good with possession, but I do feel that there's a position free in the Arsenal team. If she wants to nail it down, it's up to her. We know where she wants to play, but she's just not at the. I don't think at the moment she's at the level. I think she's going to be good. I think she's going to be great if she stays with us. Brilliant, but. She's not at the level of like Leah Walty or Kim Little just yet.
No, I think she's got a bit of a way to go for that, if I'm honest. I know I haven't been watching that long, but I completely agree with what you just said there. I mean, with Leah, I know she's one of your favourites, Matt, but she's just a joy to watch. Some of her passing and the way she plays is just a little bit, I find, underrated. A bit like Steph. She's been absolutely brilliant recently since she's come back from the Asian Cup.
This is Catley.
Yeah.
So I just dropped out the briefly. Yeah, Catley. I think she's been superb since coming back from the Asian Cup.
Lee, there's one in the group chat in Twitter. Sorry, Adam. Go and have a look on Twitter. Sorry, continue, Adam.
Yeah, no, I think she's been great since she's come back from the Asian Cup. I think which is good for us. She's given us a good solid left back option, and I think we saw in this game. She's the only person to have a shot on target. She has got good attacking options. So yeah, that's been a relief. The other player obviously that's come back is Ford, and I'm hoping we'll see her in the second half. I think I don't think a different attacking option is needed. We know that Heath won't last the 90, so I expect to see a swap between her and Ford in that second half.
I'll just argue, Adam, that
Paris.
I think Steph's actually been quite a good player all round all season. It's just the fact that it's been more noticeable since she's come back.
Yeah, I mean she's got a great free kick in Denmark.
Yeah, that got a free kick against Hoffenheim.
Hi.
Oh, hello again.
Hi. Blimmin' computers died, I think.
Oh dear.
Sorry, guys. I'm just moving you all around the screen.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Back to normal now.
Co-host in his proper position now.
Yeah.
I am a little bit. I don't have the permissions here, Lottie.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Cool.
That's fine. Lee, I'm going to leave you in control for a minute. I will be back in a second, guys.
See you in a bit.
Okie dokie. See you in a bit, lots. So sorry about that, guys. Where did I leave you?
Arsenal just scored 2 goals and they're taking the lead. So
during the half-time break.
Yeah, just before half-time. Yeah, no, fantastic. Who would have thought it?
2 penalties. Kim decided to take one, and Viv scored the.
It's got one. Yeah,
the other one.
Viv did take penalties. Does he? No, it's just basically the performance has not been up to snuff. I would probably say in the what was best around it, like Barcelona. We tried, but obviously they're better than us. I think this is probably up there with Hoffenheim in terms of a poor performance.
Yeah.
I just don't think. Yeah, I treated Hoffenheim as sort of an exception because there were things that were going on in terms of the team. We had some injury problems. We were playing a patched up centre back partnership, which never was going to work.
Yeah.
But no, just the fact that there has just been nothing in that game at all is really surprising. It's the most empty I've felt watching the Jonas' Arsenal. I missed the Birmingham City away game. Luckily, I was working. I didn't have the horror of watching that. But certainly, that was the most vacuous, empty, quiet, non-threatening performance I've seen. There's only I can maybe name 2 or 3 moments where we looked like we might do something. Other than that, Wolfsburg was in total control, pinged it around us for fun, got the goal, and but the only good thing was, defensively, we haven't really given them any more options. There was one goal that got chalked off for offside, and Manu had to make a save with the feet. Those, off the top of my head, those are the only two moments I can sort of remember that were sort of dangerous.
In terms of compared to some of the worst games this season, the worst one, obviously, the final.
Yes.
Where we didn't turn up at all. Let's just be right. Well, I don't know what was going on. I think mentally we just looked drained because we just come back from international break as well. And then on top of that, you had a break, and the team turned up expecting to get 3 points and didn't turn up on the day. I decided to go to the game, and unfortunately, I wish I hadn't.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
To be honest, if I compare those two, at least they've got a shot on target. I think we only had like 2 shots on target against Birmingham in that game. So I tell you what, though, it's going to be really weird if we go into the league season having lost like only 1 game all season and losing the league like that.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. The thing is, it's all about consistency. It's the fact that we've drawn too many games, which sounds strange, but we've drawn 3-4 games, I think it is, and that's the crucial thing in this situation. But yeah, it is what it is. I think this is up there. I think that's a really good call about the FA Cup. I think the FA Cup final against Chelsea was awful performance. I think
that's the low point. Obviously, when Barcelona comes to town and you lose 4-0, 4-1, I think you're going to have to take that with a pinch of salt because they're the best team in the world at club level. I think that was when reality set in. And though we were still doing well, it was just we got to December and it was just like, what the hell's gone on?
There was a Williamson injury, but it was clear that they thankfully got reinforcements in the winter window, which they took too long to come, but when they did come, they've had an obviously notable effect, especially Rafa. I mean, Rafa we're missing obviously today, although Lottie is doing rather well in her place. I think Hoffenheim, FA Cup, Birmingham away. Those are sort of
the Tottenham game that Tom's going on about. That game that was in November, and that was the one that we wanted. We should have really won that game. But
Yeah, I think we did.
Down to some poor refereeing because Jordan had the ball in the back of the net, and the referee decided to go, no, hold on, I haven't blown my whistle yet.
There was more in that game, though. There was in that Spurs away game. There was more to be excited about than those other performances. I mean, we stole the equaliser at the end, but certainly the first half we had chances. We hit the woodwork a few times. We weren't. It was not like Spurs were dominating us for the whole game. We got lucky. I mean, we got scored at the end, but we'd done more than enough to warrant getting something out of that game. So it was an annoyance. But
you know what?
they were
just thinking on that their goal was very similar to the one Jill Rhodes has scored tonight.
Yeah.
It literally comes out of nothing, and because either you lose your marker or you're not concentrating, and it's just literally just flicked it in and it's in.
I think that is the thing. There is it's the chaos. It's sort of talked about with a set piece that sort of goes wrong. And there is if you there we go. In the case of the corner that came in, I think that was our first corner in this game, and we just had no control whatsoever of the situation. The ball pinged around all over the place.
It was pinball, wasn't it? And it just
pinball,
I did see it when I weren't here.
Yeah, no one took charge, no one took responsibility, and it's just a very clever finish by Rord, very opportunistic. Oh, hello, Lottie.
Hi, Lots.
Hi, guys.
Gone for a new style for the second half.
I've gone a bit Steen. I've just stuck all my hair up.
No, I'd say you've actually gone a bit Rord. Actually, I think you've embracing the Rord.
I hope not. I
think that's Rord style. I think that is a bit.
Yeah,
bit
but the thing is, my hair's quite short to be fair. So, but I've scraped it back tight enough, a bit like Steen.
No, that's fair enough.
Without pulling my hair.
Don't worry, you've still got plenty there, Lee. Don't worry.
Just about.
It's clinging on for dear, but it is there. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Lee, you've got more than I have. That's for sure.
It's all right. It's all good.
Absolutely, it's fine.
So, do you know who has got more hair than all of us? Stina Blackstenia. She's got very long hair.
She's got a fine garden up there. That's for sure. Very
one thing that I found quite weird is on one of the Arsenal chats, they were going on about their different hairstyles that the team have, like ponytails and bun brigades and things like that. It was really weird.
It can't be a Viv top knot.
Okay.
With Viv top knots, it's game over.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Oh no, they're showing us the goal. Oh gosh.
Yeah, see, that's what we mean.
You're lucky you can see it, guys. I can't see a thing at the moment. I can see your beautiful faces.
Oh, you're too kind.
I got nothing my end.
Oh well.
It's remarkable I'm actually here on this.
Fair enough.
As you said, Adam, it was chaos in that area.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got the offside screen.
Yeah,
that was definitely offside.
1, 2, 3 players off there, but that's criminal.
Yeah, if they'd given that, I would have been absolutely fuming.
Well, VAR, went missing last night, but thankfully it was there tonight. But I mean, if that had been given, you'd have to say Wolfsburg would have fully deserved it. they would have merited a 2-goal lead.
No, definitely.
We were talking about that earlier.
Do you know what? Can I tell you a voice secret? I was sitting here for a good minute or so, just listening to you guys chat away.
I thought you might have been.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, because you can do that.
If someone in the crowd sitting 250 crowd with knob shirt. I love that. It's nice to see an Arsenal fan there.
Oh, has anyone seen that Twitter story where they've asked for a Jordan Nubbs WSL shirt and they've given the wrong?
I know that's Eileen. So she's in Germany, and she asked for a WSL one. They gave her a championship logo on it. And she returned it, got it back, and it had the logo on again.
How many times was it? Was it like 3 times she had to get it sorted out?
Oh my goodness!
It went on for ages. It was throughout lockdown. It was terrible. I mean, they got it right in the end.
Yeah.
But it was criminal. Now, I was just going to say, if you're enjoying listening, just sitting there and listening us talk to you for 90+ minutes, then feel free to check out the podcast after the episode when Lottie gets it on the system.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, this goes straight after.
Is last episode's on yet? It's last.
It goes straight up. It's an automatic upload. So if you missed any of the episode, we are now on episode 8. You can go back and watch any of the episodes back on Canon Chat TV. And if you're really, really, really enjoying it, drop us a like and a subscribe. I mean, we've got 7 viewers in here at the moment. I can't see that like button, but please smash. If you're enjoying it, smash it. Smash that like button.
Absolutely.
Because I know I'm enjoying myself. I've got great company. And the girls look ready to go.
this is making the experience a bit more enjoyable. Hang out with you, awesome people. So
yeah, no, definitely.
I heard a rumor, lots.
Yeah,
I've heard a rumor about this subscription thing.
We've got some Arsenal fans on
Hey!
the screen.
Hey.
Sorry, those stands look very, very, very green. I was just hoping the cameraman would find some gooners out there, which
I know some gooners who have gone.
Oh, there's another one. That's quite actually. I think they've actually just found a bunch of gooners. They do look.
Is there?
Go on.
Can't even shut. I can't even mute it because I've got no permissions here. Is there any truth in the rumour that if we get 2,000 subs, you get a tattoo?
Yep, designed by G and Stephen.
Oh, right, so guys,
they've only got until the season starts. And the season starts extra early this year.
Oh, here we go.
Even if you're not watching us live, go to the YouTube channel. Please get subscribed.
No,
there's a Facebook comment there as well.
Definitely, Tobin Heath has come off for Caitlin Ford.
I thought as much.
Yeah,
that
I
would make sense.
She should play the 90 minutes, but
no, I think starting Heath was a mistake.
Yeah.
I
feel sorry for her.
My fault.
Yeah. No worries, Lee. Just as Lee was talking there, I was looking at
Wolfsburg with the microphone there.
Just on your anecdote, Dan, the women question, you had that problem with the Nob shirt. I know for a fact that she is at the game today. Along with Yoshi, she's gone. So hopefully Nobs can get a goal just for her because Nobs is her favourite player. So here's hoping that you can come off the bench. But here we go, second half, 45 minutes to save our Champions League campaign.
Let's go. Front foot now. I'm going for it now.
Well, we'll see. Arsenal can't see back.
Hits it to Leia. Unfortunately, it's come to Wolfsburg, but Wolfsburg lose the ball back to Frida, who's passed it back to Lottie.
That looks like back to Leo, and then it's
nice long ball there.
No,
cut out.
Loose ball.
Frida's going to try and win it, but she can't.
Yeah, I think that long ball from Leo was heading over to Caitlin, who's now got the ball on the far side.
Oh,
Jill Rod, but Manu saved it.
Good. I think what this game has shown is, in certainly the WSL, there aren't enough teams like Wolfsburg, or enough quantity of teams like Wolfsburg to provide competition, because pretty much apart from Chelsea, Man City, and Man United, everyone just plays low block, and it's just about patience. You don't have. And it's just a question of how do we up the ante to make those teams be able to fight competition. The only time we get it is in games like this. So yeah, Wolfsburg are showing why they're a step up. Arsenal can't play their usual WSL style because.
Adam, I don't know if you managed to read the programme from last week, but that's exactly what Jonas said. I know I've said it a few times, but it's the first.
I did recall seeing something about that. Yeah. They are.
It's in his introduction, but I actually sat and had a good read of that when I came home.
I've still got it kicking around my suitcase. I think it's back home somewhere. I'm still going to read through it.
Looking to put it in the area with a cross, low cross, and Frida's stolen it.
Lost it.
Stolen it. Got a free kick, I think.
Yeah.
Pop's been popped.
Or not? We're
played advantage.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so the question now is who is going to be, if someone's going to step up for Arsenal, who is it going to be? Is it going to be Lottie again, or is Williamson, or is it? I said it's always the one you least suspect. Who is it going to?
Do you know what? I'm going to go for Caitlin Ford because I
think it's going to be Ford.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it because I haven't rated her very often, and she likes to prove me wrong. So
there's nothing better than being proved by a player. I don't rate her this season and everything. I'm thinking, what if this is the time that Paris comes on and does puts.
Oh, there's a good ball there.
Good ball around the corner. She should get there.
Unfortunately, it's just too short for Stina to get
just too long for Stina. Yeah. That was a good chance. Yeah, if Paris can come on and have a performance that juxtaposes her performance.
Chasing it.
Moni's there. Good technique. Clears it.
Very good clear.
Gets it to safety. Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
But do you know what Jons Dottie is? She's got a massive stride.
Oh my goodness. We had Lee in there twice. That was terrifying.
I know. It was scary, wasn't it?
Absolutely. I was very worried for a second.
Yeah, we've been taken over by a clone of Lee Meadows.
Exactly. Now there are two of them.
So hopefully. Hopefully, I'll be able to see and hear
good
you
luck
all.
from Ilias for Arsenal.
Can you hear me?
G,
We can.
yeah, we can hear you, Lee. Yeah, it's fine. G's
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
Jesus, this ref gives us nothing. That
Nope.
was 3 fouls in a row.
Yep.
Come on, it's Arsenal. I'm sorry, G. At this point, it's like it'd be exactly the same if it was the guys. But I think with the guys, it's a bit more horrendous.
Yeah.
Well, this ref is from Macedonia, so I don't think.
And I'm sure that, I'm sure that means something. Right, headed clear. Arsenal throw.
I'm sure she wouldn't be able to get to.
Someone get Rory Delap on. Right.
Maritz take the throw.
You know what I was going to say? If you're talking about obscure goal scorers, she hasn't scored a goal.
Did Maritz
all season.
This season, yeah. I think she got one in the FA Cup a few seasons ago. But yeah, I mean, Maritz against her former team, and that would be a story if Maritz was to be the one that popped up at the back post. That would be quite the moment. Well, anyway,
I think she had a few shots this season, didn't she? She was at the back post.
For a Wolfsburg throw.
Is that Janssen again? No, it's not Janssen. It's
no, that's
I can't see the name.
Wasmuth, yeah, it was, of course, it's always going to be
look at it like this, Matt. Was and the muth. Wasmuth. There you go.
Wasmuth.
2 words.
Yeah, it's that special S symbol they have in Germany, the double S.
Yeah. But I originally did actually think it was a B until actually.
No, it's not. It's a B with a long stalk.
Yeah.
That's like same with football.
Tom put me in my place there.
What's Tom saying?
There is nothing wrong with Macedonian refs. Well, considering what the England ladies did a few weeks, maybe a couple of months back now, I think.
I don't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was North Macedonia. Yeah.
Was the one when Millie Bright was offside and got away with it?
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's Millie Bright. She doesn't play for the Arsenal.
Yeah, that doesn't count. Mano.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking.
It was like 20-0, I think it was in the end.
Yeah, it was, and everyone was getting involved. I think Beth.
You mean the 20? Well. Yes, that was
Beth quite a bit.
Hemp scored a couple, didn't she? And
yeah, that's when where she found her form, really, wasn't it?
It was the classic sort of game where it's like it's like gone beyond the event horizon of like, no, this is ridiculous now. This no team. I mean, I know Western Samoa, wherever it was, lost 31-0 to Australia, but it was like this is not right. This is a mismatch. But at the moment, it's not much you can do, really.
This is where you would want a Nations League, really.
Like a mini tournament just of relative competitivity, so if that makes sense. So well, maybe that's what the Arnold Clark Cup, as it doesn't sound right to say that, could be in that sense. Anyway, Arsenal attack here, go left.
I think that was the idea of it when they put it together. But we've got the World Cup qualifiers and the road to Australia Stadium with myself and my wonderful co-host who's in the chat. G will be back, and we're going to have some fun with that.
Subtle plug again.
Speaking of,
the Arsenal ladies show goes away. The road to Stadium Australia is back, so it's no.
You're going to be going to Australia for that one.
Thinking about it.
Fair enough.
Thinking about it. So.
I mean, hopefully, it'd be interesting to go there because obviously, Caitlin and Steph, they'll have a home tournament.
Might be in here, and someone's gone down. Them dragged one of our players down. But Noel's got a Mole might be going through here. No, free kick. 2 Wolfsburg, Janssen down.
Yep.
I think that's a harsh free kick.
Maritz, yeah.
It was really weird, actually. I'm just thinking about the qualification. At one point, there used to be 2 lots of groups for the qualifiers. No, it's just the one, if I remember rightly.
This is for for the main to get to the World Cup. For
the World Cup, it's just the one lot, and then the top go through.
I thought there was multiple groups all around for different European groups.
I don't know for certain. I think this is where Lottie and G are in their top element.
I can't see us like being the same group as Germany and Italy to try and.
No, but the Asia Cup, that was the whole reason for their World Cup qualifying. You've got Vietnam that have qualified for the first time.
Oh, so, good. Fair play to them.
I'm trying to think. Thailand as well? Is it Thailand? I think it's Thailand.
Oof, that's gone well wide. The big shame, of course, was India losing out. You know, they were the host tournament, and then they got moved out with the COVID issue. I mean, that was terrible. No. Terrible luck. But, yeah.
It was kind of annoying. You couldn't really watch any of the games because they were on a really obscure channel that you.
And obviously, being in India, the poor time for us, us, Northern Hemisphere Westerners.
It's early morning, so you could almost get ready for work and watch a game if you really wanted to. But I can imagine we had the. Go on, Adam.
So it reminded me when we had the World Cup in the Men's World Cup in Japan and Korea in 2002, and we'd be watching the matches at early day at school. Oh, he's back again. I'm on the right this time, so I can't hear you. We've done a Heath and McCabe. We've switched wings. It's all right, Lee. We can't hear you either.
Boys, I'll be back in a second.
I can hear the cat. Someone's cat.
Yeah.
Right. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Oh, it's just us two now. And then there were two. Yes.
I can hear Lee.
Touch on the corner. Touch midfield.
Is that
Challenge.
free kick for? Yeah, surely that's a free kick. Now she's actually stamped on her there.
Free kick.
I don't know who that was from Wolfsburg, but they stamped on it there.
Oh, Lottie's back. Oh dear. I mean, one thing you said, I have to be honest, when you compare this, and it's a harsh comparison, but you compare this to the two games last night, it doesn't really.
Everything's gone wrong.
We gathered that, Lee. We can hear you, but we can't see you. We can.
He's gone again.
This game doesn't hold a candle to the two amazing games we saw last night.
Yeah.
I think Wolfsburg against other teams would play better. I think Arsenal, in some sense, have done well, but to nullify them to extent. But it's just been so non-existent up front. Even in the second half, we've barely offered.
Someone's trying to serenade us.
They were the best days going into the hall to watch the evening games. That might be something I missed because
Miedemar, it's too
far.
Just the two of us. You can make it if we try.
Fifth.
We need to unlock Angry Viv because that's when she gets. It's like the Hulk. She just becomes a different player, and then she does well, but it does go out. She shouldn't hook it back, but no, they just.
You did remind me though, Lottie, that they are doing the Lionesses are on the road before the Euros after the warm-up.
Oh, hello.
He's back
there we go.
I'm just going to get them
the box. Stina. Oh,
it's great audio content for me, by the way. Sorry.
It's all right. No worries.
Is that Viv, I think, actually,
anybody who's going to be listening later on our Spotify or on our audio platform, do apologise. Lee has having some technical issues and he is popping in and out, and that is why you're hearing Adam saying, "Oh, he's back again."
Yes,
a bit like the return of the Mac.
Absolutely.
So just to let everyone know, the Lionesses are doing 2 warm-up games, one against Belgium again at Molineux.
Overlap.
That is the 16th of June at 8 p.m. kickoff. And then they are playing the Netherlands, so Viv will be involved.
And of course, it's Serena Wiegman.
Yeah.
Got Friday the 24th of June, kickoff 8 p.m. again at Ellen Road. So 2 tasty ties there on the road.
I'm glad they're going around the country as well. That's good to see. Good to hear.
No, definitely.
Corner.
Definitely.
I know.
It's playing going on now.
Situation.
Come on, Frida.
Come on, Frida.
No.
Probably our best way back into this game, actually.
Yeah. Come on, Marnham. Give it some whip. Get some air on it. Near post. Headed clear. No one made the Steve Bold run there.
I got that reference, mate. Very good.
Do you remember when Mertesacker and Podolski did that for a while?
I did.
Yeah, and then people say, "Oh, it's the old deep old Tony Adams." You'd have Mertesacker go near post, flick it on, and Podolski would have a tap in.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Big switch taken. Control.
Must be a good few seconds
that is a
behind
good
you now.
point,
Probably.
G. A lot of their games. So the Euros for the women, we've got the opening game at Old Trafford, and then the next two are down on the south coast.
Yes,
Brighton
which is fantastic for me. I'm looking forward to that. Southampton and Brighton.
I love Southampton. Southampton's one of my favourite cities.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So you'll be aiming for Milton Keynes, won't you? I suppose you'll be going for the Milton Keynes ones, maybe in the ones that are around there.
No, I'm. For me, I'm at the minute. If I can get my mitts on an Old Trafford ticket. And
yes, of course you. Yes. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't know what's up with goal kick.
Ritz cross, floated, keeper's flapped it, volleyed back. It's gone. It's gone.
Tom, there is a general sale for tickets now. If you want to try and get Euros tickets.
Oh yes, you may not get England, but get Euros tickets. It's going to be great.
Definitely. I haven't got any England tickets, but I am going to be going to the Netherlands and Switzerland game with some luck. I still haven't got around to
just out of curiosity, Lottie, did you not bother to do the early login, the ballot, the pre-order?
Nothing.
You just didn't get anything?
No.
Oh gosh, I mean, I got my 6 in the final. I guess I got lucky, but there
wrong end, me.
Yeah, you're at the wrong end of the. Yes,
I think they're sold out. Tom, Old Trafford's not sold out yet. The semi-finals at Brentford are not sold out yet. And
why Brentford of all places? Could they have just chosen somewhere else?
You've got the brand new dump up the road from us. You've got the Emirates, you've got West Ham. They're massive stadiums. Why are we not using them over the summer?
This is the thing.
Yes, I know Arsenal being revamped, but what about the other two?
I mean, the Brentford Stadium, I think because it's a new stadium, actually. In fairness with Brentford, I can sort of get it because it's not the old stadium they used to have. It's a proper stadium they've got now. So I'll go fair enough. But, Bramall Lane and
it doesn't matter. It's Brentford. It's a dump.
Well, I know. Well,
exactly. I mean,
you can go
to jump up the road and you can get over 60,000 people in there.
Are you around the road from Brentford?
Me?
No, you're not. No, I was going to say I'm going to be working at Brentford. I'm going to work there next year, so I'm going to be working all around that dump in that triangle that's around the stadium. So I'm going to be seeing that a lot next year.
Good luck. But it doesn't look very nice. It's the one ground I haven't been to, so I can't give you any.
Ooh, near post cross. Yes, no, it's get tickets. I mean, I was saying with the whole thing, I thought maybe
and very good defending by Leo.
Yeah, we got Anfield, we've got Goodison Park, you got the Etihad Stadium, you've got grounds like that. I think maybe they underestimated demand
in the summer, just to let people know, because they end up having they've got a license for concerts now, so they usually have a load of people coming over to watch it, so they don't use the concert hall as much as they used to now. But Goodison Park is always a good shout, but it depends on. Actually, to be honest, Goodison Park's a good stadium. It's just a shame that you got a load of posts in the way.
Anfield, you say Anfield would be a perfectly acceptable stadium to hold the game. I think they underestimated demand from the fans. I think they thought. I mean, do you know what grounds they used when the last time we had a home Euros?
Last time, I remember it was Sheffield, Rotherham. I'm pretty sure. Did they use Milton Keynes again?
It was Blackburn Road. It was Ewood Park, Bloomfield Road. And they had their opening game at the City of Manchester Stadium, and then they're pretty much all at Ewood Park and at Blackpool.
That's
they weren't at big stadiums.
Why have they chosen the Academy Stadium, not chosen to take the Etihad?
Yes, but I suppose But they're using the Lee Sports Village as well, aren't they? So we're using are iconic WSL grounds. I do get that. I do get the idea of using WSL grounds. Like the Academy Stadium, like the Lee Sports Village. Why we're not using Meadow Park, I don't know. I'd love to have had a game at Meadow Park. I thought that would have been quite nice, but obviously not.
The only problem with that, though, is that if Boreham Woods get promoted through the playoffs, they would still be playing on it.
Yeah. I think that's probably one of the reasons why Meadow Park wasn't put forward.
Just if you want to
the Academy is still playing there as well.
the reason why we're talking about Euros is absolutely nothing is happening of interest on the game at the moment, and that's why we're waiting on. And if something happens, we'll let you know. But so far, nothing of interest is happening. It's just bouncing around the midfield at the moment. So yes, I'll be going. I've got England tickets, got Netherlands tickets. You're going to try and get some tickets, Lottie. I trust you're going to try and get some tickets as well, Dan. Matt.
Oh, I've got loads of tickets.
Oh, well done. Good show.
I think I've got 6 of them booked. I think I've got the Netherlands game at Ley Sports Village, which I've somehow got to.
Oh, I'll see you there. I'm going to all the Netherlands games. I'll see you there.
I've got I think it's the Switzerland game that I've got, as well as Switzerland Netherlands in Sheffield. I've got the final already booked.
I'm there. I've got that. I'm looking forward to that. I just hope we get there, but if not, it'll be a great game.
I think I've got one of the Northern Ireland games as well at St Mary's as well. The England game at St Mary's as well. So I'm looking forward to it. The last time I went to St Mary's, it only cost you £1 to get in to go and see England women.
Was that the Wales game?
Yeah, and it drew 0-0, and England should have won that about 4 or 5-0. But
I think that was the game Beth Mead made her debut, actually, so it wasn't all bad.
No, well, that's the thing, is that I think they had coaches of people going to that game as well. So it's not just like a very, and you had the fan band is there as well, which made it even better.
Just unfortunately, the game didn't turn up. Unfortunately, but especially against Wales, we should have done a lot better.
Yeah, I think it was Fran Kirby playing up front that day, and she just couldn't from that.
Kirby's not a striker. She's a 10. She has to be.
Used to be a striker, but it's just over the last couple of years she's become more of a 10, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's done that. She's made the Miedemar transition.
Yeah.
Loose. Ooh.
Wolfsburg just passing it around again.
Yeah, and that's turnover.
They're just trying to kill the time, aren't they? They're not looking to go.
The tie has just gone dead. It's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, it's incredible game management from Wolfsburg. They are really managing this game well, but it's just nothing. It's the antithesis of what we had yesterday with the free scoring Barcelona and Real Madrid going for it as well, and then you had Bayern Munich chasing down PSG. This is it's just basically sort of just anti-football, but it is.
Go on, have the shot. No, I'm gonna cross it into Stina.
Oh, Stina over the top.
We've got the turnover at least. Yeah, little.
Is that a corner? Is that a corner? Or is
that's Arsenal's best chance of the half. It's a corner. That's Arsenal's best chance.
It has to be a corner, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it's a corner.
I see what you mean by Stina's hair. It is quite long. It's little hair.
Barnet watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great stuff.
Absolutely. Well,
definitely.
namesake and all that. Here we go.
Near post. We've got the love train going again.
It's good defending there. Just got a leg there first.
Can you do something with this one? That's a better ball. Heads from Lottie. Cleared off the line.
Cleared off the line. That would have been a Cinderella story if she got that.
Yeah, I'm caught up now. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it was head into space. But that's what I mean. They took control of the situation. They were on the first header, but they were there, ready to clear it upfield. Right, I'm gonna just restart this because I think
great. Oh, actually, came off the back of their own player.
Oh, so it wasn't Lottie?
No, she tried to head it down, but
let's have a look at this replay.
Back of the Reds.
Yeah, no.
Well done, Stina. Yeah, passing to McCabe. McCabe's found. It's Kim. Kim's going to carry it.
Kim.
And wins a corner.
Yeah, take that.
Come on, Frida. Let's do something with this one now.
It sounds like I'm meant to rebut my string because I'm a bit behind. It sounds like we're actually edging slowly back into the fray here.
Yes,
certainly seen more ball up our attacking
end here,
aren't we?
Yeah.
He's made a really good point. It's much better play. I think this is the start of our spell now. If we're going to make a score, we need to score soon.
This is our moment.
Frida with the corner again. And
the goalkeeper's hands
it quite easily and trips up a very own player. Asking for a free kick as well. Bit cheeky, if not you.
I'm still,
Wolfsburg have gone back to passing it because they don't want to go forward and score another.
No, but they don't need to. They're just going to play out the result and just like I said, see.
That's the thing though, is that could come back to bite you. You've got
it bit them at the Emirates.
Oh.
It bit them at the Emirates.
True.
Good from Kim. She sees Stina. Wolfsburg gives it back to Catley. He's tried to launch it back. Wolfsburg charging through the midfield, the central midfield third. It's still in. Catley with the ball again. Looking to carry it. She's found Leah. Leah's going to carry it into that final third long ball.
Well defended in the end, actually.
Yeah.
It's a good header away. And now they'll just go back to plastering it around their defenders.
There we go. Caitlin, no, Viv's gone to charge of down midfield, followed by Caitlin. And Wolfsburg get it away. That's better from Arsenal. Bit of more pressure on Wolfsburg at this moment. Over on this right-hand side now, you got Katie and Noel going to try and win the ball back. Katie's won it back. She avoided the corner. Found Noel. Back to Leah. Still inside that Arsenal half. Need to get it clear as soon as possible. And that was a great little pass. Viv with a little touch. Here we go. Caitlin's
charging down the left.
Not quite.
Ball was not
again. It's the final.
And that could have been a free kick there as well. No, it's gone for offside.
I think.
Yeah. Would have had the correct one.
Yeah, brilliant touch from Viv there. For those of you that didn't see it, it was just a lovely ball, and Viv's just got Stina's just.
Here we go.
Yep.
It's Paris time.
Paris here we go.
And Nob's coming on as well.
Nobs is on. Nobs is on as well.
Yes, she comes.
I'm not sure about that one.
Paris is on, and Nobs. Who's Nobs coming on for?
Here we go, Frida.
Okay, she's
Frida, yeah.
Well, it's a change attack.
We've got two more subs now. I know. Yeah, two more subs left that we can make.
Paris is our record signing. She was brought in for moments like this. You know, she has experience of winning the Champions League. It's time for her to earn her corn.
Absolutely.
It looks like we've gone back to a 4-3-3 now.
Good.
Yeah. Might as well go for it, hadn't we? Really? I mean, there's no point in having three in the back now.
20 minutes to save our Champions League campaign. You know, I never expected us obviously to win the thing, but I want us obviously to have a real go, and hopefully we do. Here we go.
Jordan's headed it.
Go out swinging.
Go for it again. Just one of those games, isn't it, where the ball, you don't know whether or not the ball's going to go in the back of the net.
That's it.
No, definitely. Yeah, completely agreed.
There's no fluency from both sides, actually, because Wolfsburg get to our box.
Big tackle there.
Seriously?
It's play on, and there's a real good chance.
That was a real foul there from Wolfsburg, and they've got the ball here.
But yeah, Arsenal, luckily they're able to get numbers back to defend, but obviously to do that, they've got nothing in attack.
Leah clears it, though.
But it's going straight back to them. Like you say, it's very untidy to play.
No, it is. It is.
Still playing on.
Bit panicky here.
Passing it back.
Oh my word!
It's no!
It's an own goal.
Williamson
back of her own net.
That's it. That's a tie.
That's it.
It's a disaster for us.
It's cruel. Just one Arsenal player born and bred saved the tie in the first leg. It's another one who's become the villain. That's cruel.
That's for sure.
Very, very cruel. But that's a tie. That is a tie.
She's been the vein of our left-hand side in this game.
Yeah. Here we go. Ball.
Is it
down
John
the side. Gets touchline. Moritz doesn't get there, and Millington has to stick a foot out to block it, and it's just the cruelest deflection. Cruelest of angles. It's just gone the wrong way. It's
nothing she could have done about it, really.
Nothing's done. It's just
absolutely not.
She's tried to do a
freak own goal.
She's tried to clear it. Unfortunately, it's just taken the knock, and it's gone straight through Manning's legs as well. It's just one of those where we've had a couple of them this season where it's gone through like that. It's just the way it goes.
Bad luck. It is bad luck. It is what it is. But no, fair play to Wolfsburg.
The worst one that we've had, not as Arsenal, but in England. Do you remember the World Cup in Canada?
Oh no! Please don't go there. No.
I won't even go on. But basically, no Emirates.
Oh, much. Yeah.
The ball,
it was there. I jest. It was a Bassett. I think it was Laura Bassett own goal, and it was
Laura
just.
Bassett.
I'd stayed up to 3 a.m. to watch it, and I was convinced we were going to make it to the final because he'd beaten Japan in the previous World Cup, and it was 1-1. Extra time was a dead cert, and then it's the final kick. I've no idea. It's deflection that's defied the laws of physics. I have no idea. It's mad.
I don't even realize. You don't even realize what was happening. It's just a bit unfortunate. She's tried to clear it, and it's just lofted past Karen Bardsley into the back of the net.
And then you realise that's it. We're not going to the final. I don't think we'd have won because it would have been against USA, but it was
but we would have still given them a better game than Japan did.
Japan were just steamrolled. Well, here we go.
Corner kick to Arsenal here, so we could get back into this.
I predicted 2-1, so my prediction is still on.
Kathy's been very good on these.
Yeah.
Come on, Williams, just spot the right end. Atone for your own goal. Here we go. Looped in. Oh my word!
Oh, it's a
bar.
No! Oh my god, no!
No!
How was that not gone in?
Off the post twice.
Still a chance.
It was flat with the
oh my
god!
god!
Get back to Kim Little. Try and
taken
find
75 minutes. We've had something to agonise properly over. Checks in. Loops.
Leah with the ball.
Heads on. Corner.
Crossing into the box.
How on earth is... Oh, it's a goal kick. I don't know. Is it corner? Here we go. Right.
Gone in. I don't know how that's not gone
header off the bar.
Oh, wow.
Williamson. Mr. Wilson header. It's going in. It's going in. It's going in. And what a save onto the post.
It's a running by the wife.
I'll tell you what, if Caitlin gets onto that and she rips her foot round, that's a book.
Well, it's another corner. So if we just do that again, but score. That is unlucky.
You know what? Do something else with it. Don't do a lofted ball. Just put it across the back.
Right, pings in this time. Deep, flicked on.
Here we go.
A loop volley. It's alive still.
Up.
Volley.
There's Nikita.
Chance for the counter now.
Here's the problem.
Kim's won it back.
Kim's
quite
done very well there.
Yeah. Oh my word.
Looking for someone to pass to. Making them twist and turn, though, that's for sure. Manu, place there.
No.
Back to Little.
I think it says a lot about this game that it's 75 minutes, but so far in the whole 75 minutes, the closer we've come is just one set piece moment. That in the entire.
Not just one, two of them.
Well, in one set piece motion, I mean, in one set piece, we've had two. That's been our one moment in the entire game, which is not good enough. Round the corner.
If you were to look back at this, if this was the final score now, if you look back on our Champions League campaign, what would you?
Oh, Knobs fallen over. That's no.
What would be your highlight?
Well, I would say watching Barcelona at the Emirates was. I know we lost, but it was a very good highlight. I'd probably go the Hoffenheim game at Meadow Park. Just that was. I mean, it was very open, but it was a good score line, and it pretty much secured our passage to the next round. But it's three defeats. I think in the end is four defeats in the end. Megs, Westina, and it's
nutmegs.
I'd also actually I'll put forward the draw against Wolfsburg, the first leg at the Emirates. That was pretty good. I would like to have been more goals, but just the drama at the end just sort of warranted it. As it looks like it's going to be all for naught, which is sort of what I feared.
For me personally, I would have gone with the some of the qualifying rounds, like
pre-qualifying. We were
playing PSV, and everyone goes, "Oh, it's PSV. We'll steamroll them over." And I was going, "No, the Dutch league was phenomenal for bringing the Dutch team together, and they gave us a good game, and it was with that goal as well."
Could have been a bit hairy at the end, but no, thankfully we got over the line. Right, touch through.
Yeah, that's a great ball. Can Jordan get onto it? Just a bit short. Kim's got the ball now. Nice little ball out to the wings.
He can't stay in.
It's
just, it's just.
Stina didn't get there.
No fluency from open play at all. The the passes haven't found the players. They've just not been able. You look at Wolfsburg, the way they can just ping it all around our defence. We've just not been able to do it. And I think that has to go credit to Wolfsburg's defence. They've defended very well, and they've just denied us any space. I think
over both legs as well.
Over both legs. I mean, at the Emirates, they did very well. It took a broken set piece to get an equaliser, because other than that, they knew exactly what they were doing, and they had a counter for everything. Here we go.
Play a little bit of devil's advocate, but do you think Jonas has decided to sort of kind of throw this one away so that we can have the WSL game?
Ooh, I did think about you could have the North London derby in place of a Champions League tie. That is true, but I don't think so. I think he was playing this to win it. I just don't think. I think maybe it's a mixture of the players. Ooh,
that's a free kick, surely.
I think they're trying to play
I think they tried,
yeah, and there wasn't really one.
Kim's on the ball. Is she just gonna? Yeah. Oh, when did Laura come on?
Oh, she just came on for Emirates when they made the substitutions. She just came on, but someone else is down here now. Oh, it's Catley.
Oh dear.
Exactly.
That's not good.
Hard to bring
that doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
That would look very doubtful for Sunday, wouldn't it?
Well, we'll see. We might get a replay, but if she's rolled her knee, I mean, it could be just a jarring tackle, and she might be able to shake it. But if it's 10 minutes to go,
our only remaining player that hasn't
here we go.
On
and it's just
Boy, and she's a centre back.
Yeah. Well, it might well be that because McCabe's come off as well, hasn't she? So it would probably go. You'd probably put Boy on as an extra, and maybe shift either Lottie or Leah to a left back.
Excuse me, language. Leah looks very annoyed with Jonas, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Herself. I think she's annoyed with herself because
that's frustration coming through, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's what you want to see, though. I mean, to be honest, it hasn't been a great performance, but we've just sort of hobbled out of the Champions League at this point. But I think this is a learning curve for this team, that's for sure.
Nice use of phrase. I like it. But we weren't going to win the Champions League. I mean, we dilute. Barcelona in there for starters. But the point is whether we could match them. And at the Emirates, we did. We rode like a bit. We did match them, but. Going into the Lions' Den, it was always going to be a massive step up, and we're just not at that level. We need better recruitment this summer to get the players that Jonas wants. I think the team.
Go back to that window, Adam, and you said that this was all Jonas's players in the January window. So technically, this is only month 3, 4 of Jonas.
Yeah, the players coming in. I think there was. I think it was I was watching a Q&A actually. It happened just the other day. Sophie Lawson on her YouTube channel did an interview with Tim Stillman on this matter, and it confirmed what I think I heard earlier in another. There's a shot from range here. Manu. Yeah, it talked about the Manu Iwabuchi signing. Jonas had been after for ages, and then obviously Paris coming in.
Did you was that as well? Just a little bit with Tim saying that some of these players need to realise where they fit into a Jonas system.
There was a thing about seeing which players can become Jonas players and which ones will have to be moved on. That was sort of the argument. The London is green. It's
the only reason London is green is because Jill Rohr plays for Wolfsburg.
Well, yeah, she'll always be an Arsenal legend, won't she? Do much. I think it is. I think this summer is going to be the crucial one. This one, I think I think last summer was a wasted opportunity. Marnham is the only one. Marnham was the player that Jonas actually wanted because it was one of the things he had in his interviews that I want to get. They asked him what midfielders do you want, he said, "Well, I love Frida Marnham." It's like, funny you should mention that. And so he got that was a player he wanted, and I think you can see that
because he wanted it was going to get Anvergaard originally, but she then went to Everton. But the plan was to get Anvergaard in the next summer, which now might happen depending on how. We've got a few players out. Well,
shoot!
Go on, Kim, have the shot.
Catley's up and running again. That's good to see. Looks like she's shaken off her knock. Free kick.
You could have no free kick there. Oh, now there's a free kick.
Yeah, there we go. Well, good to see Catley's back on her feet. Yeah, I do think that. Yeah, so I think the last summer transfer window, I think that it was the fact that Jonas wasn't in at the time. I think they made some poor choices. I think they'll get that. I think that affects us certainly in the December window. I think they'll get it right this summer. I think this summer Jonas will get his tactics across, he'll get his philosophies across. He'll be able to build the team he wants. He's sinned this season. He'll have a full season under his belt, saying, right, I want that player. That player can't do it. I need that player. They need to learn this. They need to do this. So this was always going to be like, okay, I hate when I say transitional seasons, but it was almost going to be that as we shift from sort of a free flow Arsenal to a very structured Arsenal, who have rules and assigned roles in the team. So we'll see. I think next season we'll get a better idea. And I think, as you say, learning curve for this, a great exercise being in the Champions League, getting to knockout round, as you claim, she came to free kick. And the players will hurt from this and they'll learn from this.
It's just one of those things, isn't it? I mean, I think they're going to be hurting.
Oh yeah.
The fact that Leicester have an injury crisis of themselves, especially in defence, and we're going to be going over there with a squad that's partially fit. We don't know what happened to Leah at the moment.
That's not offside. That's supported by the ref. That's not offside.
Rafaela to come back. Iwabuchi's still out injured. She just recently turned 30 as well, which was
who? Iwabuchi?
Yeah, she just
really. She doesn't look it.
No. What I love about Iwabuchi, there's a childishness to her. Which I always find is rather cute about it. There is. She doesn't act. She doesn't feel like Kim Little was always like deadly serious, deadly focused. And Kim is just, there's a carefree innocence about her, which is amazing.
Caitlin Ford arguing with the ref.
Oh God, here we go.
Free kick for Wolfsburg.
Yeah. Fair play to Wolfsburg. They weren't the most. They didn't play the most attractive football, but they managed over the 2 legs. They managed the game very, very well, and they took their chances when they came. So yeah, fair play to them. They are going to go through them. I can't see Arsenal getting anything now after hitting the bar twice and the post twice. So
no, it's just a question of how did it go in? Off the post twice, what are the chances?
That was the one moment, the one chance. But you can't go to a place like this and just have one chance. And even then, it was after the horse had bolted. I mean, it wasn't like, oh, we could have. There's been no threat apart from that one set piece. There's been no threat.
No, definitely.
In a few minutes. You all are going to be watching the Juventus Lyon game afterwards.
I think so, but obviously not live on stream, guys, because we have been going for 2 hours.
You don't want to keep going.
I don't think I can.
No, I need to get some food in. I need to get something in because I'm feeling rather peckish.
Definitely keep an eye on it, though. I mean, it'll be a terrific game. There's no doubt.
I mean,
about that.
I know certain parties don't want Montemurro to win. I will be Team
You know
Juve.
what? I'll be honest. I don't know him.
Well, that was out.
Just been watching him. Started watching Arsenal ladies this season.
Well, Joe Montemurro had one absolutely
after his comments. I'm like, no.
After Joe Montemurro had one
Jordan Nobbs there.
Outstanding season with Arsenal.
Left Catley with the ball now. Can she find anyone? She's found Ford. Can Ford put it in the box?
No, bouncing around. She needs to get back. Corner. Other choice for corner. Yeah, Joe Montemurro had one outstanding season, about outstanding first 4 months. And if you want to see Arsenal the best, watch them beat Chelsea 5-0 at Kings Meadow.
Of course, for handball there.
That was peak Monte ball. And it was that win that basically won Arsenal the league that season. So, unfortunately, after that, it all petered out. Here we go. Corner, loops in. Free header. It's bouncing around. Is it? No, it didn't fall to anyone. Arsenal red.
Peter was going to be able to hit it, but she didn't even. No,
speculative hit. You know what? It was a decent effort. It was a decent go.
It was a decent go. It was on target. But it was straight at the keeper. But that is a Nobbs special. She can do that, and that would have been a real throwback for Nobbs.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
See, we're only playing for the FA Cup and the title now, so
yeah, unfortunately so. But on the flip side, we can ensure that Chelsea remain trophyless this season, which would be very funny. So you've got to look for the positives in this. Wolfsburg have done their bit, Man City have done their bit. Now it's up to us. That
reminds me, if you are looking for go on, Nikita,
Paris,
go on round,
Paris. Surely.
So those that didn't know,
surely not.
The goalkeeper's come out and the Peter's gone straight down.
Hold on.
Well, firstly,
hang on a second.
Firstly, there's VAR. There is VAR. And secondly,
Peter's gone to get the ball. She's gone around the goalkeeper.
Here we go, Paris. She's tapped it round.
Pen for me.
It's a penalty.
I mean, yeah, she's wiped her out.
All day long. You've gone around the goalkeeper and the goalkeeper's touched her.
Touched it. Knee. Overlap. The only thing I would say about Paris is, I think it is a penalty. I just say, I know I've seen in previous games her look for penalties, but I would go that is a penalty. If she's offside, then maybe not, but I see no reason why that would be
offside there,
no.
It's got to be given. I wouldn't surprise you if you don't get it though. And even if we do score, we've got
about a minute in normal time left.
Yeah, plus extra time.
Yeah.
Gee, I don't know if that a message that you sent was aimed at me or meant to be aimed at the Wolfsburg fan.
I'm just hoping for 2-1. My prediction might just come true.
To be fair, my balance.
Hang on, there we go. Whistle. Play on.
Play on. Okay.
Check. Were you kidding? Really?
Yeah.
Check over. Nothing.
Check over.
Sums up the game, doesn't it?
Sums up the game. It just hasn't gone our way. It is what it is. We've hit the post in the second half, and we've had a penalty chalked off. I'm shocked, but we don't merit a win. We don't merit it.
If we can get a goal, I'll be happy now.
Yeah, just something to write home about. Yeah, it would have been nice. But,
I mean, Beth is probably kicking herself the fact that she wasn't even able to play.
Because that booking, and I think Walty must have had a knock or something.
Maybe.
She wouldn't be just dropped for nothing, would she?
No, exactly. So
4 minutes added time here. Mm-hmm. Jill Ward on the ball now.
4 minutes. 4 minutes of Arsenal's Champions League season.
Shot. No, she's not. She's lost the ball. Laura Reinfeldt tackles.
Right.
Now who tries to chip?
God.
And it's gone for offside. We can breathe again.
Not long to go now.
No more squeaky bum time, or is it still till the last whistle?
No,
I think we can write this one off, lots.
No, it's been a good effort. It's been a good effort. There'll be no box seat for Barcelona in a few weeks' time. No. What do they call it? The club level seats. No hospitality again.
Yeah, no, definitely. They won't be sending them. They wouldn't be sending them seats for points. I can tell you that now.
There'll be no horror, no more double horror against Barcelona. Well, it would have been a quadruple horror. Just the 2 games we had to suffer this season. Those long heads.
Yeah, but that's the point of the group stage, wasn't it? That you're always going to play one of the
really good side. Yeah. I think the group stage has been a brilliant addition, and the way the pre-qualification was nonsense, but the group stage and feeding into the knockouts and the way it's seeded, so you don't end up risking playing Barcelona in your first round. I
kind of disagree. We got some really good games out of it. I mean, obviously, got Vib's 100th goal in that. Obviously, it was against Slavia Prague, but it was just one of those, wasn't it? Where I think we had some tough games at times. PSV, as I mentioned earlier. Slavia Prague, we always end up playing.
We do. Oh, crikey, she's got something tied on her leg. The playoff was fine with it. Just I found that whole pre-tournament where you had 2 games and you had to play off to a final. That whole setup was just bonkers.
I think that was to do mainly with COVID, making sure everyone gets into the
maybe, but I think they could have done it a lot
at one place. But I think they'll probably look back and realise that Moscow was not the best place to have that.
Right. I think there'll be I hope they look into it, because I think there's a much easier way of handling it. If it's just pure knockout ties rather than a silly mini tournament with stuff. If it's just
was a decent strike from Jill Ward, but Manu saved it.
Dean's got the headed ball.
Surprised she didn't hit the post. Yeah.
I do worry for some of these girls though, the way that Casey hits those corners. Like when
Leah Williamson has said, it almost took her head off that corner. Well, it's an interesting mirror of the first leg where Wolfsburg took the lead and then one of our defenders scored in the second half. It's happened again. It's just not happened in the right way, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a consolation?
Got the Armory TV joining us this evening. I think Gumza runs
Howdy.
that. If I'm wrong, I do apologise, guys. We're just watching the tail end, the final minutes of the quarterfinals Champions League.
Yep.
Arsenal 2-0 down, and we're going out of the Champions League.
Yeah.
But
getting to the quarterfinal, which is very much an Arsene Wenger level sort of campaign.
To be fair, though, we've had some really tough games, and we've had.
But
games
there are no easy games at this level. There aren't.
Absolutely right.
There are no easy games.
The level.
If you're getting to the quarterfinal, so if you get to the quarterfinal, that is, that is basically you're in sort of cup final mode. You've done that. This is the best we could probably hope for at Arsenal. I'd say out of the teams remaining, us and Juve are probably the weakest sides left. Maybe Real Madrid as well. Certainly when you think of like Lyon and PSG and Bayern and Lyon,
I think
Barcelona.
Bayern were the better side against PSG, but because of
in that second leg, definitely they were unlucky. They paid for a poor first leg
they
at
had
home.
13 players out for injuries, COVID, and suspensions and things like that. So it was just.
And the final whistle has been blown.
It's it. Arsenal are out of the Champions League. They leave at the quarter-final stage.
Well done, Wolfsburg.
Fair play to them. Very well played.
Wolfsburg played well.
Semi-final for them now.
No shame in losing.
Armory TV is. Okay, guys. Sorry, guys. Armory TV is Mr. Tony Fox, who I know as Uncle Tony.
Oh, is there an Italian twang there?
No, basically, I put his name into a GIF, and the GIF, when you put the name Tony, and that's the first GIF that comes up. It's I can't remember what film it's from, but it's a comedy film if I remember rightly. But so we've left the Champions League, and do you know what? Do you know what? It was expected, because if you look at the level that they play at, if you watch the Barcelona game, you know the level that's going to be played. But I think Wolfsburg and Barcelona tie is going to be very, very interesting.
I would expect Barcelona to win.
Players are very young, so coming off the back of the Euros as well next summer, they're going to have a little bit more experience. They'll probably be more ready for it, and perhaps might have a proper go again. I won't be against trying to see if we can get to a semi-final of a Champions League. It was a tough draw anyway. We know how good these are. They've won it about 7 times in a row, just to put it into perspective.
Yeah, we have a saying at work to do something completely different, which is referring to something called a scope gap. And I think we can see in this game the gap, but where we are and where we need to go. We knew that with Barcelona, but Wolfsburg are closer. There's still more we need. There's still more we need to do. There's still more signings we need to make. There's still more training to do. There's still things you do behind the scenes. There's, Chelsea managed to get to a final, which is incredible. So it can be done, and they beat Wolfsburg and they beat Bayern on the way. We need to do. There's so much we need to do. If our management are serious about our team and say we want to be the best, then they need to really go for it in the summer. I think there's some good improvements. There's definitely been improvement this season, but we've got
a lot of players out on contract in the summer as well, haven't we?
Yeah. I'm just looking at the stats for the second half, full time. The ball possession was 50-50. We were the better team when we came out. Looking at these, I don't know if you guys have got stats.
I've turned it down to save the bandwidth.
9 attempts overall, 3 of them on target, so that's a bit more of an improvement in the second half.
Yeah, that was the set piece and the knobs volley.
Yeah, but at least we got 9 attempts in this half. We had one.
Fair play, but we need
one shot on target.
So much more.
But no, definitely, there's a lot of work for us to do, but it doesn't put down the fact that we're still a very good team, even if we're not getting past this stage in the Champions League.
And where we are in our development to even get to a quarterfinal. I mean, some teams went out in the playoffs, some teams went out in the group stage. To get this far, brilliant. Fair play to them. They played their hearts. They got this far. On to just got to build on this for next season and hope. That's a bit better. Build on this, and get a full forensic analysis of where we went wrong.
We can only come back stronger.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I think we've definitely got a Champions League spot next season, whether it's first or second. That's still to be determined for sure.
Exactly.
Oh, hello, Holly.
Oh, here she comes. I knew she'd be turning up. It's all right, Hold. You can laugh us all you like. You ain't getting no Champions League football this year.
Long time no see.
You have to be there to lose it.
Exactly, Holes. So I knew she'd pop up at full time. I knew she would.
You can't hide from the derby with COVID forever. We will come for you. We will find you, and we will defeat you.
Yeah, they've still not beaten us once, have they? It's only got they've always lost and got one draw since they've.
They got one draw this season, and they drew a Conti Cup tie. But then Alex Morgan stepped up to take a penalty and ballooned it over the bar. So
Yeah. Oh. I knew Holly would pop up after that. And also I've got G saying, great to watch alongside you all.
Great to have you along, G. Hope you're feeling better.
Amazing.
G, if you're still watching, please check the group chat on Twitter because I have asked you if you want to come on Sunday.
I won't be here. I'll be at the.
I won't be here.
Yeah,
there's a free seat.
Guys. I know, guys.
I've got a birthday meal to go
honest
to.
With you,
So.
I need to rotate the panel around because I've had you guys on for a while, and it's just I love you guys, but
she can't cope with us, mate. That's what it is.
We've overstayed our welcome. We get it. We will leave, and someone else can come in.
Oh, thank God, you got the hint.
I think
I'm
going.
Okay, you off again.
See you later.
See you later, Lee.
Bye.
Lee's battery's going.
I think
guys, so
that's true.
he's off.
Bye.
Love
you guys. Bye.
Ta-da. See you later.
Yeah.
G's coming off the sub bench to be star striker. We'll have that. And also on Sunday, Sam is back with us as well.
Good.
That'll be good for Sam. He's been hoping to get on another pod for a while.
Yeah, no, he hasn't been on in a while because like I've always organised the next show with you guys more or less straight away, and it was done. So, but we're gonna get a fresh rotation. We're gonna do a quick preview on Sunday of the game, and then we're gonna go into the game, guys, and then maybe a quick review depending on how well we do. But as Matt said, their defence is in pieces.
Well.
So
Chelsea have set the bar with a 9-0 win, so we know what the par is for the course. I just really hope that this defeat doesn't set the team back. I mean, if they come back with a vengeance and feel like they need got a point to prove, this could be the perfect game to do it.
You do not want to be in Leicester's shoes right now.
No,
I'm just glad
especially when we need a confidence boost.
I'm just glad it's Birmingham's turn to be relegated this season. Otherwise, Leicester will be going for the trapdoor. So they got a free pass this season, but they've got to step up for next season.
That's the thing. It's quite funny actually. If Birmingham lose to Everton on Friday, Everton will be mathematically safe. So only Leicester will be the only one left to.
Crikey! Everton are that far down; they could still be relegated. Oh, blimey!
Yeah, but that's only if Birmingham keep winning all the games.
No chance. No, they're falling down. They're falling down. They're going for the trapdoor. They're gone. Long overdue. Yeah.
And then we got Liverpool back, so I'll end up going to my first Merseyside game.
Excellent.
Oh, nice. That sounds good.
As long as it's not open day of the season and we're not, and Arsenal aren't away, I'll be fine.
Well, you put it at Anfield or Goodison Park, whichever way it is. That'll be a nice touch.
Oh yeah, as long as no one gets no one ends up in a fight or whatever, as there was a couple of times.
People in Liverpool are civilized individuals. I'm sure they're wrong.
Trust me, they're not. I live and I play football with most of them.
Civilized.
There's inverted commas on that, Matt. By the looks of things. Oh, Lee's back again.
Oh, he's got some power back. He's back again.
Hello. I'm so sorry about this.
It's all right.
How come you're not here, Adam? Are you working or are you at the game?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got family. We went to have a meal and it got cancelled because of the person in question tested positive.
Right.
So we've rearranged it. I was like, well, it's all right. Arsenal are playing away, so I'm happy to tap out on that one.
Yeah.
And
Well, the
have a
good
nice
news is, boys, I've got my England ticket.
Hey,
I've
nice.
got my
just come
England
through.
ticket. I actually bought it while we were on stream, so I have got my
Hey.
England ticket to Old Trafford now.
Excellent,
for you, mate.
excellent.
Well done.
Oh, well, excellent.
So,
yeah,
I'm going to see if I
fantastic
can get
news.
some more after the
Just
stream.
don't get the tram, whatever you do.
Yeah. Oh no, I won't. I won't.
No, I've got to get. I've got my tickets. I've just got to get my accommodation sorted. So I just need
Yeah,
to.
no, I'll get that done at the end.
I'll get a train to
That'll be fun.
Manchester and then probably get a bus to Trafford.
Yeah, I'll probably go straight from Euston straight through. So it shouldn't be too bad. But I hate that train though with a passion. So
Fair enough.
I've already been to Manchester once this year. Who knew? Manchester twice in 1 year or one season.
One season, yeah.
Yeah.
They say never go back, don't they? But here we are.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
Don't look back in anger.
Who's
So
going
guys, who's your Arsenal player of the match?
Yeah, I'll go.
I know it's a tricky one, but if I'll come back to
what?
you.
You know what? Because I'm going to go Lottie. I'm going to
Yeah.
go Lottie. I just think she did some very good stuff defensively, and I think she nearly I think she was decent at the back. I would have given if Leah hadn't scored that own goal, I might have given it to Leah because obviously she hit the bar late on. She was very unlucky there. So no, I'll give it to Lotta. The problem was, the other one would be Kim because she had a nice few touches in the midfield. The problem is no one there really did anything to merit. Sorry, I stole yours, Lee. I'm sorry, I'm being greedy here. I should stop.
Greedy. I'm gonna tell
Go
you
on.
to be quiet for a minute now.
I'm Lotta.
And I'm gonna move on
else.
to Matt. Matt, I know Leah Wolfsburg's not here, but
No.
I
was going to say
she did brilliantly on the bench.
I was going to say one of my favourites. But Lee's stolen it. So I'll try and think of someone else. I think Noelle. Noelle did really well on her side of the wing.
Yeah.
Again, it was good defensive display. It was just a shame. Obviously, the 2 goals went in. Just a real shame. I think Tom wants me to tell you the story about how I got lost in Manchester. So
we'll come back to that in a second. Go on, Lee. You're itching to tell us.
I am just Kim's waltzing through that midfield from her own box, going up to that plays into the attacking half. She did have some lovely touches. I thought that's what we expect from Kim Little, to be honest, isn't it? So for me, I think I mean for Arsenal's best player tonight, for me for the skill level, for that little bit maybe. But also, the goalkeeper did very well as well.
Since 2 of you stole my answer as well, I think it's it's more or less unanimous because someone had to vote for 2. It's Kim Little. She was brilliant throughout. I can't really fault her.
No, but she always is. Even when we have a bad day, you very rarely see. She's so consistent. You very rarely see a bad performance from Kim.
I'll tell you what, it was really weird seeing Viv be so quiet. I've never seen her that quiet.
The thing is, every time she got the ball throughout that game, she was basically sandwiched.
The only time
that's the best way I can describe it.
The only time I would have seen her as quiet as that would have been that final. I will not bring it
cup final again. Marked out the game.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I don't think she was marked out the game. I just think no one was offering her anything.
Yeah. No, but at the same time, when she had the ball, she had about players around her. She tried to hold on to the ball and beat them a bit of skill, and she just couldn't do it.
She enjoys having runners beside her, and just had no runners.
Me's not there. No me.
I suppose, it's just not just not having Mead there as well. I think the quality of the opposition, they prevented the ball from getting to her. That's what I felt.
A lot of interceptions, a lot of passes that were getting picked up by them and spring counters. And McCabe got one get turned over, and that was what's so frustrating. We had balls behind, steam to run into, but Wolfsburg could just mop it up and spring up the other end. It's more precision on the passing, more better movement, better passing, more intensity as well. Just it was so slow in attack, just no pace. So much more required.
Can I bring up Mead and more? Just one other thing that I did want to bring up during the stream at some stage, because we know that she's I'm in an RN about what to do for next season, don't we? And I did read just literally, I think it was yesterday, that she's actually has spoken to other clubs. And I just wondered
Yeah,
what you guys
I heard
thought of
that. Yeah.
I try and block it all out just to let you all know, because I think when she's decided she's going to let everyone know. I think once the season's out, over and done with, that's the time. Don't do it during the mid-season, because you make it makes it play on their minds. And I know there was a couple of weeks ago at Milo Park, you had fans asking her to sign things and then chanting, serenading her and things like that, and she's laughing. It's all fun and games, but it's just
distraction.
It's a distraction, but we appreciate what she's done, and if she does go, then fair enough. I'm not going to hold that against her. It's the same as Danielle and Jill. They've both gone. Nothing we can really do about them, and we've got to move on.
If you want to look at distractions, look at when Wenger, 2017, when Wenger was umming and ahhing about leaving or not, and Arsenal's form just completely nosedived because and missed out on we missed out on Champions League football because of it. We don't need those distractions, unfortunately, but press like to get clicks and hits and views on their sites, and stirring the pot by saying a player has literally just spoken to other teams. That could be anything. I think if she stays, wonderful. If she goes, fine, we'll move on. It'll be a devastating loss. She's a brilliant player, but at the same time, we've had Kelly Smith. We've had Rachel Yankee. We've had brilliant players.
Steph Houghton as well.
Steph Houghton. Yep, she left for Western City. We move on. We go to summer. We see who's on the market. We build again. It's how these things work. No, you can't rely on a player to last forever. They do eventually leave for one reason or another. Sometimes we get lucky and they come back. Sometimes they don't.
No, definitely. I completely agree. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the semi-final for Chelsea because I have actually bought those tickets as well. So,
and I'm not going.
I'm not going.
I am not going.
No.
Yeah,
it's
I am
an early
not
kickoff,
going.
isn't it? It's a 12 o'clock kickoff.
It's 12:30.
There's no way I'll be able to get there in time.
So whilst you're all playing, I'm going to be fast asleep because I'm working nights over the Easter holidays with work.
I've been there.
Yep, so I'll be asleep while you're all watching the game, and I will wake up at about 4 or 5 in the afternoon to start my night shift. I'll check on the score and I'll see that we've won. That being said, it does give me awful flashbacks when I was doing nights on another Easter weekend, and I went to bed and woke up expected to go for the FA Cup fight for going through, and looked at my scores, and we'd lost 2-1 at home to Watford in the quarterfinals, and that was a very bitter pill to swallow. So I know I'm hoping I'm going to wake up and it's going to say like 4-1. To Arsenal, and Viv's got a hat trick or something, and it's going to. And I'm thinking, I'm going to regret not being there. But
there's me, obviously Tom, who's in the chat's going. I'm my friend Mark's coming with me, and I'm also taking George. So we're all going. So really excited, Georgie. If you're listening, can't wait to go. But
absolutely.
I've just as Lee said, I mean, it's the ideal opportunity to go. If you've never seen Viv live and you like watching Viv, get down there just this season just in case. Because I was sitting there thinking, if I'd never get to see her play live in an Arsenal.
No, take it when you can.
Especially at Meadow Park.
It's Meadow Park is a problem for me because I've got to go into London and get back out. But I'm hoping to go to the last 2 home games, the last home game and the last away game. So. That would be good. If this is some of their last games in an Arsenal shirt, if it's Jordan's as well, it'll be worth going to just to give them a little thank you and everything. Because
I think at the last game, I think it might be. I can't remember. It's home to someone. I can't remember. Is it Everton?
Villa.
Again, it's like it was repeat to last season.
But that game is no longer going to be moved because obviously we're not going through the semi-final, so. It will probably stay where it is, but we don't know a time yet. So
that's the home game.
We've got the North London derby as well, which I was meant to be going to.
I reckon
if it's still at the Emirates, I might be able to go. Depends on time, though.
I reckon they'll put that in the next Champions League midweek. I reckon that's when they'll put it.
Yeah.
Now that we're won't be able to make it.
I reckon they'll put it there.
There's a lot of fans that will drop out if it's midweek. Yeah. I mean, the boys have got. Next month they've got 2 double game weeks where they've got 2 games really close together, but they can still fit it in because they're home and away.
They've got a Chelsea away in midweek, and then they've got a home tie against Man United.
Yeah, I like that game. And then there's another, and then after it's one game a week. So it's not that they can't fit it in. So, and ideally, if they can, a weekend, even if it means they have the men's game on one day, next day the women's game, because that's when the fans will turn up.
That'd be perfect for me.
Can you imagine the amount of families that bought tickets to this thing?
I was just furious because we were going to get a decent crowd in. I say decent because when you see what's happened in Barcelona, decent is very minuscule. But in relation to what we've had so far, it would have been a decent crowd. But.
Yeah, I
think it would have been roughly 30,000, wouldn't that have been right?
I think it's probably somewhere maybe 15 to 20. We certainly got round to the third stand. So
we got round to block 4, didn't we? From the east stand. So.
Yes, to the 1st of May. Okay, hold on.
We'll see. Apparently, there's whispers with the North London Derby in the men's game that it's going to be on the midweek before the final day of the season, which is just so predictable.
Well, that really wouldn't surprise me, if I'm honest with you.
That's down to the television companies, isn't it? I think you'll find
it is. There's going to be a lot of fans. The Arsenal fans haven't been back up to that dump in a very, very long time. So it's going to be a momentous occasion, but there's going to be a lot of people that are not going to be able to go when it's midweek.
Well, Liam might be able to
why are you putting it midweek?
I think they haven't been. I mean, there was the Mind series, but it'll be the first time Premier League fans have been to a North London derby at the Toilet Bowl Stadium. So, and the TV rights is going to make it the playoff for Europe. I mean, it is.
But they might not even be.
You can guarantee it's going to be Mike Dean's last game to referee. I've got money on that.
Yep. Which is why I'm hoping that we qualify for Europe before we get there. Which would
what's funny is that now George has mentioned that as well, that you all got this story already written, and you know what, it will probably come about.
We just got to hope that Spurs lose 4 games before then, because if we do that and we win 4 games, we're in. Simple as that.
Yeah. Okay, boys, I'm going to wrap up now because we're talking about the men's football, and we're not meant to be.
No, we're not.
Thank you to everybody who has tuned in tonight. As I said earlier, I am back on Sunday with a chat along. I am with Sam and hopefully Georgina. We should be starting from midday. Lee, where can everybody find you on social media?
They can find me at Guna Lee Meads. You'll find me on Twitter. You'll find me on Instagram. Hopefully without any technical issues.
Hopefully not. Adam, where can they find you?
You can find me, if you really want to, at Adam Salter 4 on Twitter and Instagram. You can also find me on TikTok on Adam Salter 93, where I post just nonsense when I'm bored. And I'm also on Twitch, but I haven't been on there for a while, but I'm hoping to be back there soon.
Okay, Matt, where can everybody find you?
So I am on Twitter at MattsLR28. That's all I'll probably say today, because no one wants to follow my Instagram or know about my writing or anything like that. I do a little bit of writing for her Football Hub. So not anything really Arsenal related, because I try not to use my bias shirt on. It's quite nice really to just talk about women's football in general and write about it as well. And this season has been a hell of a roller coaster, considering
there'll be one twist left. There'll be one twist left. There always is. There's always a twist.
You know what? At this point, we've had our first twist. I think that, as Adam just said, there is one more.
I think it's going all the way. If I'm honest, this season's just going to have so many. You wouldn't be able to write it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Again, everybody, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you on Sunday. Have a good evening.
Good evening.